Hi, Sudden Live.
Oh my gosh,
How
I didn't.
doing?
I wonder why it was sudden.
Hello.
Yeah, come
Hello,
and tell
chat.
all of
Hello,
our
everyone.
viewers what you found.
I think I found it.
Dutch is here. Dutch will know. Dutch
Yeah.
loves Digimon.
Yeah.
Tray or something.
For the last 10 minutes, there has been a very deep Digimon tangent rabbit hole, and Roju has been descending into chaos.
I have never seen, nor do I know anything about Digimon other than
I've
its
seen
tangential
one episode and
cash in on Pokemon's success.
Yeah,
Take
it
that
was-
back.
ruined me.
Digimon is its own beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
the last 10 minutes was Cuddly going like, oh, there's this one Digimon, and
it's
like
evil.
Gude, I, and Aussie were like, okay, is it this one? Is it this
Is
one?
this
Is it
one?
this one?
Is
Is it
this
this
one?
one? Is it this one? Is it this one?
And
And
I'm
Cuddly's
just
like,
slowly
I
dying.
don't know.
I didn't even know what color it was.
And
now
now
I
it's
can tell
describing
you.
it. It's just like I don't.
The only visual we were given was like, it is evil and slimy looking rabbit Digimon.
It's literally. She sent it to me. It's literally the first one I mentioned. It's Cutemon.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Put it in the dice tray.
Just
The only way I'm
oh
gonna.
my
I
God,
need it
okay.
in the dice
Okay,
tray.
okay,
I
I'm
need
putting
it.
in the
I
dice
need
tray.
it.
I'm
I
putting
need
in the
it.
dice tray.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
need to know it.
This. It'll probably just show up as a creepy link, but I promise
It is
it's
a creepy
nothing.
Oh, it is a creepy link.
I
Okay.
have gone to it.
That
and
is indeed
it's,
a
oh
creepy
god, my
link.
whole internet's shutting down. Oh no. It's that one.
It's that
Justify
one.
me. It's just the
It's
head.
Koromon.
It has no feet.
It's
it's-
what?
Fucking! I said that Koromon the
It's
Digivol's
Koromon.
Agumon, the
Cuddly.
lizard.
I
Yeah.
don't
Oh
know
my
what that
cuddly,
is.
cuddly.
It's
Oh.
literally the first thing we said.
I
It is
didn't have any
the
points.
no,
Please
Cuddly,
help
you
me.
don't. Cuddly,
Please
you
help
don't
me
understand.
play
It
D&D
is
today.
the most
Please help me
basic
escape from this
Digimon
That's the-
Digimon
that
base
everyone knows.
I don't know it, and I
What
don't
do you mean
like
it-
it.
Look,
Dutch is going nuts right now. That's not a fucking rabbit, cuddly. How could you? Oh my god.
Well, that
Well,
was the
well,
rabbit I was
this-
thinking.
Why does it look
No,
like one?
no,
head?
look. I'm gonna say one thing, and then we're doing D&D. Should we mention to Cuddly that this thing evolves from a tiny little
Yes.
teddy bear head? There we go. You could argue it's a cat's head, but it is
Well-
completely void black with yellow glowing eyes.
And that one was cute, and this one I can't get behind.
You know
Okay.
this turns into a giant fucking dinosaur, right?
Yeah. it
Yeah,
turns
I've
into a
been
dinosaur.
told, and
But then
I'm
turns
considering.
into then eventually turns into a scaly in power armor.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah.
So
Actually, pretty
anyway,
cool.
welcome to Dramonia, everyone. I am your dungeon mistress, Josie Poser, and I'm joined with my friends. And today, to jumpstart this, Roju, you roll us the introductions.
Sorry, my soul left my body.
Just
Introductions.
yank it back
okay,
in.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Roju. I've come from Participation Award. Over there is AussieDevFro, and he comes from AussieDevFro. Over there is Cuddly Raptor. She comes from Cuddly Raptor. Over there is Wetterstorm. He comes from Wetterstorm. And over there is Gudetome, who comes from Gudetome, and of course our lovely DM Josie Poser from Josie Poser. I
Okay,
play
but what are
Gerald,
they playing? Yeah, there we go.
Come on now, let me. Wow.
Let him cook. Let him
Let
cook.
him go.
Backseating.
Fine. Okay.
I play a wizard warlock sorcerer called Gerald the Wizard. Over there, we've got Rudy Magic Hands McGee, a reborn cleric of questionable faiths. Over there, we've got Nana Melavora, the lovely druid gnome, like no mother. And over there, we've got Arthur Alblet III, the elven ranger multiclassed into rogue, who aims and looses like the best of them. And we've got our starling bard, the one and only George, no second name, like Madonna.
That you know of.
That we know of.
Mm.
Does George know of?
I don't know. Ask and find out.
Oh.
But who am I playing?
And of course, Josie Poser
Agumon.
playing Josie Poser, our dungeon mistress.
And literally every other character in the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
well, actually, just every multi-classed, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She'll be here all week.
Speaking
There you
of
go.
playing, is there meant to be music playing?
There is
Yes.
music playing. Yes.
Why can I not hear it?
Well,
can-
we can. I'm gonna swap the music anyway as we go
Ah,
into
well-
our recap. I'm just gonna look at my cheat sheet where I put all the sound sets that we use.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, you should know that Sirenscape is pretty cool.
Sirenscape is really cool.
Whoa.
They had a giant booth at PAX and
Sirenscape.
everything.
Whoa, not Sirenscape. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
trying to tell me you're not in Sirenscape, Cusley?
I am in Sirenscape. I just can't hear
Oh,
anything, but
wow.
I might
Yeah,
not.
But
I'm
here we
in
go.
Sirenscape, I
Here
can't
we
hear it.
go.
There, I see the change.
Oh, my
hear the
eardrums.
change.
Okay, I had it way up. Okay.
Surprise.
I got it.
Last week on Dramonia, the Vanguard of the Black, retreating to an inn called Silver Shore, set up shop in a family suite and get to planning for the coming festival day. They get their hands on a list of activities and make plans to partake in various of these, as well as find an old friend of Rudy's who shared the dorms with him in the Cathedral in Ivory. As the morning comes and they have a nice breakfast while listening in to the sound of brewing festivities outside, Nana and Rudy headed towards the cathedral and listen to the sermon and tribute to those who have passed on. Rudy sneaks Nana in and finds some of the children in the dorms behind and asks if they've ever met a gnome named Gem. They respond that she works for the Awe now, but she comes and visits every so often. Like yesterday, this gnome seems linked to whatever it is that Caden Kalian is trying to guide Nana towards, to potentially help her stave off the bleaching. While Gerald grumbles over bureaucracy, Arthur and George head to the fighting pits, where Arthur manages to step away with some amount of winnings after back-to-back single-round knockouts against the local fighters. The group then meets up in the Gilded Bazaar, where both Rudy and Arthur are quickly shown what's what in a pie eating contest, where they both lose. Arthur then wins with ease in an arm wrestling gauntlet, Rudy fails to pin the tail on the dragon, and George makes a profit. Nana and Gerald have very different experiences with pulling random rewards from ropes and then head off to shop. Gerald acquires some new footwear, while Nana purchases a dragon figurine. As noon approaches, the Vanguard makes for the Circle of Wonders and the Sunlock Arena for the main event.
Yes. Main event time.
As you come to the Sunlock Arena, you can see people are packing in. And while there are old bleachers in the actual arena themselves, they are being emptied. And you can see several mages, which Rudy would recognize as students from the Academy Town, are currently taking place at set intervals around these. And people are instead standing up and getting themselves sorted higher up and away from the dip of the fighting pit itself. You move over to a billboard where there's a small gathering of people. You see several groups are heading down a set of stairs into what seems to be a waiting area, a lounge area, something underground. You walk up and you see a well-dressed, sleeveless waistcoat, tight brown leather pants, and a large bow tie. You see a hairless, tall, near 7 feet, very lithe-looking Goliath that's currently talking to a group of people, and then they all two head down, and he looks around and sees you all approaching. Well, howdy do? You come to sign up for the arena?
How do you do?
Well, at least this lot do.
Yeah,
These
these
lot, you're
four
not all-
definitely all want to go through. I am their coach. they will be going through.
You're the coach. You're famous champions. You maybe traveled down from the North Shard. I know about the famous fighting pits in Saramoon and Whitrock. I've even been to the Bowl of Blood.
Well,
Do I know your name? What's your name?
Well, our
know
experience is a
us?
little bit more practical in kind.
Don't
More
know us
like
yet, you will.
Oh, I love the attitude.
Under his breath, he says one way or another.
So, who is actually signing up? I will remind you all that only those who partake get a piece of the spoils.
Arthur sort of just starts cracking his knuckles and stretching. I'm ready.
Now, Arthur, no need to showboat. Don't worry, your battery will be here. Don't worry.
Well, I need a
sign
group
up.
name. What will we present you as?
Oh, we're the Vanguard of the Black, of course.
Vanguard of the Black. That's kind of
That's
long,
what we call
you
ourselves,
know.
is it not? Yes.
Yes.
Is there any ways we can short that down? Can we call you the
Train
Vanguard,
enthusiasts.
Black Vanguard,
Oh,
the
how
Train
about
Enthusiast, TE? I could definitely work with TE.
What about VB?
Oh no.
BB.
Oh no.
what about
Look,
That leaves a
what
bad
we'll
about
work
taste in
it
my
out.
mouth.
Why didn't you just call us the Vanguard?
The Vanguard, I can do the Vanguard. That's got a nice ring to it. The Vanguard. Okay, I'm gonna need you all to sign here and, like, takes a little writing desk and flips it over. This is where you just sign that you approve of our rules. You can read them through if you want to. It basically states that any injuries you sustain, we are not responsible for, but we will stop the match if you accumulate too many injuries and it looks like you're about to lose.
What if we
will
already look
reel the
like we're
animals in.
half dead?
Sir, I can't even see what you look like. You're completely covered, so I don't know how we will know. You
That's
might
fair.
have to wave a hand or something if you're feeling like.
It's okay, no one here
tap
can kill
out.
me anyway, it's fine.
Alright,
is there-
Rudy.
Is there any way that, let's just say, a member were to fight in the first round and then be unable to continue? Would and then the group were to go on and succeed without them? Would the incapacitated member still be allowed to have time with the game?
No, if all members that sign up cannot participate in consecutive rounds, you are forfeit by default.
Oh no, just one.
Yeah, I said any.
Oh,
I
I do have a question. Because this lovely young lad is our coach, would he be then allowed to participate in the dinner as well as, the coach? Should we, just an old lady's dream, should we actually get the dinner? What a lovely person the king is.
Make a persuasion check.
Dudley.
Okay. Not me not having D&D Beyond up and then realizing halfway that I don't even want it up because
You know what, having D&D Beyond up is probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was like, I feel like I'm
Imagine
forgetting
not
something.
having your character sheet open
Nope.
24/7.
I only got a 13.
What if George says something like, "Yeah, she's my grandma, so I should be allowed to go with."
Not
The DC
grandma
was
part.
lower since George did start this off by saying that he was the coach. No one argued with it. And says, usually we don't really take in coaches like that. We have them watch from the sidelines. I suppose I'm gonna have to check. But I suppose there shouldn't really be an issue since you're technically part of the
Hey, look-
team.
Look
Oh, that
now,
would be
if
so
I have to get
wonderful
involved in
and-
this fight, so does George.
I'm
I
a
mean, I-
coach.
Well, as our coach, he might need to formulate a plan for us. So I
Well,
understand.
you know what?
but
Here's
alright,
what we're
let
gonna
me
do.
check.
Here's
That
what
would
we're
be
gonna do. Looks at the roster. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're number 4 in line anyway. The first troop is about to start theirs. You go down, you find the number 4 locker room, you sit tight, you get ready. I will look this up and I'll come back and find you before the match starts. But I will say, Sonny, you be prepared just in case, okay? Looks at you, George.
All right. Well, if that's
All
what
right.
happens, that's what happens. I appreciate you checking, sir.
You know what? This is supposed to be a festive time anyway. We're celebrating. We're doing this to raise morale and show people a good time. I'm
Yes, it's a
not
great time.
gonna. It is a great time, actually. I'm real excited for some of the people that have signed up. We do have our own fighting team of alumni from Academy Town, the Alumni Nati. They are going to be participating. They're actually up for you.
Give us a point back for that. Give us a point back.
I want to ask for Nar right now.
That's not fair. I should be able to make mortality jokes as much as I want because of that. That's not.
And Nana just kind of looks up to the sky and goes, "Are you serious right now? What do you call this, huh?"
No, it's a festival, Nana. I'm pretty sure he's okay with it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. You were
just-
still talking. I just
Yes,
forgot.
please, everyone, just sign the document anyway. You will be getting a copy. I will ask you to sign as well, Coach, just as a precaution in case you have to participate. Of course, if it shows up that you unfortunately have to participate as well, you can always forfeit.
Oh no, George will just wreck face. It's okay. It's fine.
There will be no forfeiting.
Anyway, we'll go. We'll go. What do you say on the right? Yes. And Nana's like ushering them away before like Arthur shit talks anymore.
He's like, excuse me, you still have to sign the waiver.
Oh, right, of course.
While we're
Silly
signing.
me.
You were telling us about some of the teams. Why don't you continue telling us about them?
Well, so far, I know that there is another team coming. We still have a few slots open. I know that some people are on their way. The local champions, the Gold Guard, will be signing up. We're just waiting to see if they show up. They tend to be, fashionably late. But yeah, we have first up in the roster, actually, I'm going to tell you because it's going to be public knowledge anyway, as soon as the roster's done. We have the 4 Warners, a group of 4. And after that, we have actually a group that seems to have been traveling from all over, a very eclectic bunch. Lots of pets, called The Help. And then we have third in list, we have the Alumni Naughty. And then we have you, the Vanguard, and then hopefully the Gold Guard will come in last.
Josie.
Fight your other team.
Are you serious
What?
right now? You want us to fight the other?
This is PvE, right? Not PvP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is PvE.
Okay, so we don't fight the other groups, right?
We'll find out. No, you won't.
That was the most
You'll be
evil
fighting.
shrug.
You've already been told that it's 3 rounds of battle against beasts.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what I thought. But then you said The Help, and then I was like,
We
"This
know
is
that's the
unlocked
other-
core memory that
Yeah.
you told us from before." And I was like, "Oh no."
Right.
Just
well,
I know.
let's just-
No one seems to have questioned what happens if multiple people make it past the last round.
Oh, it's obvious.
That
They
won't
just.
be a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It's a battle to the death. I mean,
Wow. Okay.
Let fly, right? That's
How much time do we have until our turn?
You actually would have about 40 minutes.
Is that enough time to disguise self as a other team member and sow havoc in a team?
oh no.
I mean,
Oh god.
we'll do
Do
this
we-
one,
we-
one thing at a time.
Let's just go down into our locker room first, and then we can go from there, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's.
You
sign
head
the paper.
downstairs. There are magical ever-burning torches lighting up the corridor, and you step down a corridor, and it's quite nice. You see these placards and medallions. You see glass cases with trophies and pictures of champions and fighting beasts, and there's drawings and paintings. And you pass by first what looks like a room where you just see a bunch of people in. They all have these black and white striped shirts on them, and they're currently like walking over a structure. They look like they have little mini version of the arena, and they're just talking. You pick up snippets. They seem to be talking about security measures, and seem to be going through like, okay, in worst case scenario, where do we evacuate? Who do we call for? Who's on standby to do what? And you walk by and you start getting to locker rooms. And you pass by, there seems to be on your left-hand side are odd numbers. And you pass by number 5 first. The door is open, room is empty. You then get to number 4 on the right-hand side, which is the one where you were told to go. You can see that there are a few more doors further up, and you can hear mumbling. They seem to have left their doors open slightly. No one's really like closing up, trying to keep stealthy and secretive. And further ahead, you see this light coming, like natural light, seem to be coming in from the left-hand side, and you, considering the looks of how you came in, that would be like an exit into the arena itself.
Nice. So you said other teams are just like in there, just kind of hanging out,
Just chilling.
Yeah.
just chilling. Is the
Seems to
help
be.
there?
Do you want to go look?
I want to go say hi.
So you get into your locker room, and Nana is immediately leaving.
Yes.
George's probably also leaving, but for
Wait,
another
wait,
reason.
wait. Why are we causing... Just everyone, just for 2 seconds.
Oh, I
Why-
just want to say hello.
This is
Isn't
more
that
directed
the
at
teamly
George.
thing to do?
What? I'm just saying hello too.
No. Why are
No
we
one believes
risking
that.
disqualification when the entire reason we're doing this is to win fairly and see the king again? I know what you're
Is it
thinking
not
of doing,
allowed
George.
to say hello?
I'm focusing on George.
Oh. And Nana kind of looks over it,
I
like she
don't-
hadn't considered this, but she's like, "Oh no, that."
I
makes
don't want to
sense."
ruin your fun, but the entire reason we're here is for this. If you can guarantee you won't get caught, go. But I'm just saying we should be careful.
What team number is the like? How far would I have to go?
They are number 2, so they're the next
Number
locker
2.
room on the same side as you are.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, Nana's gonna sort of like just wander over there and sort of give like a little soft knock on the open door. Hello.
You call in hello, and you immediately see a flicker of an image as someone in green and brown robes seems to jump over a bench and just slams the door shut, and you hear from inside, "I want none of your cookies!"
Oh no!
Oh, it's your neighbor. Of course.
Oh, it's nice to see you too.
Go away!
Fucking way.
You know, I looked after your house while you were gone.
Don't
Wow.
care.
Watered your garden. Your sticks were very brave. They fought a raccoon.
I'm sure they did. You can hear voices inside, like, "What's going on? Who's that? Hello? Who's out there? Hello?"
It's just Nana
Well, this is
Malafora.
awkward. Can't afford to continue my sub, and yet Twitch
just hear them
demands
go
I
like,
celebrate my
"Who's Nana?"
anniversary.
You
Love
hear
you
the
too,
voice
Twitch.
closer to the door. No one. No one at all. There's
I'm
no
his
one outside the
neighbor.
door. There's no one out there.
After another like 30 seconds of like the bickering through the door, she'll be like, "All right, well, there'll be cookies waiting when you get home. You mark my words."
You hear like a couple of voices from inside. You hear someone go, "I wouldn't mind going for a cookie."
Yeah, she'll go back to the locker room.
I was half expecting you to like try and shove a cookie under the door, like even if just crumbs make it through.
I don't think I have any prepared, but I would. Oh man.
It looks down, just like grinding under the door frame.
As
Let me do that too.
As you leave, you do pass by the number 3 locker room.
Oh.
And you do see people in these black and gray robes that are in the room, and they're all wearing masks that look like skulls that are just covering the top half of their face.
Well, she just kind of waves and goes, "Oh, hello. I would give you cookies too, but unfortunately, I didn't make any, so I'm just going."
You see,
to
one of
give
them, it seems to be like a youngish girl, like in her like 15s, 16s, like pulls the mask up. Oh, what kind? And someone else goes like, "We have an image. Come on." Oh, sorry. No cookies for me, thanks.
Oh, of course, and like Nana winks.
As you're coming by, though, as you're about to step back into your locker room, you do see a group of people coming down the stairs. Looks to be 4 individuals. You see one seems to be a full-blooded orc. There's a half-elf. There's another Goliath, and then there's a kobold. And they're all wearing these golden scale mail armors. Except you see one of them is wearing what seems to be a gold tinted hide armor. And then coming down last, you hear a yeah, no problem, we got this. And you see a pale gnome that's just like jogging down the steps. And as they pass by, they all like nod at you and head into their locker room.
Oh, nice. Nana gives them a nod as well, and goes to tell Rudy that there's a pale gnome in one of the locker rooms. Yeah.
As you're coming back in, there is suddenly, just as you're closing the door and getting sorted again, there's a knock at the door, like a rap, 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 rap. And you see the Goliath again. Steps in. So, I've had a talk, and apparently, I'm sorry, but you need to participate to be able to utilize any of the profits. This includes the dinner with the king, since it's supposed to be a position of prestige. Unfortunately, we can't have passive members of parties gain the rewards, if that makes sense. I'm real sorry, but them's the rules.
It's okay, I understand.
Thank you for checking.
Now the first round is about to start. If you would like to have a look, and walks over, and you see on one side, this locker room in the middle has like low tables, almost like benches, and just a surface to put stuff. And then on your right-hand side, there's these hooks where you can hang up backpacks and accessories, weapons, clothes, whatever. And on the left-hand side, the wall has been empty. And you see he walks over and he just like bashes the wall a couple of times. And it suddenly, the stone like ripples as if it was water. And you can see the arena itself. This almost like panning view going back and forth across. As you see, right now you see a couple of people that have rakes, and they're currently just leaving the sand pits. It says, you can watch the other participants from here if you'd like. You are group number 4, so when group number 3 goes in to go, we will be calling you to the gates. We'll get you sorted. We'll talk through what's what goes out there. And we'll also talk about how, it's still a performance. We want you to make a spectacle, if you know what I mean. We need to make sure that people are having a good time.
Oh, don't worry, we are well versed in making a spectacle of ourselves while fighting. Aren't we, Arthur?
Arthur just smiles.
Well, love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, so just sit pretty, feel like you can have a moment to yourselves, and, talk tactics if that's something you want to do. I'll be seeing you in maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We'll see. Don't know how long this is gonna take. We do need to do like a quick cleanup after every round, just in case.
Are we able
I'll
to
see you in a
know
bit.
exactly what we're fighting at all, or is it a surprise?
It is a little bit of a surprise. Everyone is fighting the same things. We've made sure it's equal for everyone. But you know, there's temperaments, there's tactics. What works for some people might not work for you, you know. But yeah, feel free to just watch, talk. You got this. And just like gives a little bang on the door and then leaves, and you can hear like giving a similar speech to another.
Gerald's like gives out a waker. Thank you.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I don't know. This is making me really nervous.
You have literally fought demons, and this is making you nervous.
Oh, yes, well, there's so many people watching.
Oh my god.
Gerald, you know what? You've been amazing in battle when nobody's been watching, so just pretend nobody's there.
Just picture them all nude. You
That
actually...
doesn't help at all, Arthur. That just makes
Oh,
me
sorry.
Who
uncomfortable.
would
That's-
do that? That's so
public
invasive,
speak.
Arthur.
If you ask me, public
Wait.
speaking is infinitely worse than public fighting.
Well, normally it doesn't bother me when we're fighting normally because no one's there to watch me hide behind something. And, you know, I want to have a... You know, I want people to think well of us, or me, or... I don't know, it's just a lot.
Oh, that reminds me, Gerald. Can you use your broom? Did you ask?
Oh, yes, I did get a license for whatever that's worth.
Oh, I meant
Perhaps-
in the arena.
Oh,
Because Cuddly just thought of that, too.
We can, he said there's someone will come fetch us.
I'm
We can ask them.
sure it's fine.
I'm just thinking you fly so well, you could just show off there and people will be like, wow, what a good flyer.
Flutter your
think so?
cloak a little bit. You
Yes,
look...
the
yeah.
billowy cloak,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'm sure we can, considering, you know, they said, you know, different tactics and all, right?
Oh, I mean, the cloak does billow. Maybe if I just pull the hat down a little bit, they won't see my face, and then they'll just be distracted by the showy cloak
Wait!
and the hat. Not
Gerald,
that
I've got a
that's-
great idea.
Not that that's what I've been doing the whole time.
No, Gerald. So it's you looking like you're scared stiff. That's what you're worried about, yes?
Oh, I'm just feeling nervous. What if I freeze up out there in front of everyone?
Rudy pulls out the dread helm that George got him.
I knew it. I knew
Yes!
it.
This will cover your face. If you don't want people to see that you're scared, this will actually cover you.
Oh? That thing is
Because-
terrifying.
Yes,
I don't remember
terrifying
what
to
it
your
looks like,
enemies.
though.
Essentially, it's a steel helm that like covers the bulk of your face, but like your eyes glow red, and it hides the rest of your face in shadow, so you can't actually see the face at all.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The
Look,
first
see,
gift I
and
give
Rudy
you
puts it
guys,
on.
and you give it to someone else.
No,
Never
I-
even wear
I'm-
it. till you
I'm
regifting
lending it to him. I'm lending it to him. Here, see? You can't see my face at all, right?
Can you see okay, Alex?
Look, I'm just gonna say, with the helm on, considering Rudy's like get up, he's giving us huge Witch King of Agmar vibes right now.
Ooh, I feel particularly dastardly while wearing this.
I mean, you're free to. I appreciate the offer. But I mean, you can wear it.
Oh, no, it was more, again, it was more if you just wanted to hide your look of complete and utter terror.
Maybe. You know what? I'll
put-
give it a go. Maybe it'll help.
But the question is, are you gonna put your hat on top of it?
Of course.
I feel like his hat is like sentient enough to like figure itself out in a
Yeah,
strange
yeah.
way.
The
Hang on
hat
for
is
dear life.
the hat is hanging on by own volition.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just lending it to him, George. I'm not giving it to him.
It's just for the
okay.
show.
The spectacle.
On the-
You're now the Dark Wizard.
On the illusory screen on the wall, you start to see movement.
Sorry.
You start to see the person that has been talking to you, the Goliath, walking out, and you realize quickly that you can see he's talking, but there's no audio coming through this image. You can hear faint echoes of his voice through the corridor, but this seems to be visual only. And you can hear echoes, and on the image you can see he's holding something, a rock of some kind that he's talking into, and his voice seems to be projected across the arena. And you hear him talking, and he looks, and you can hear outside, you hear the crowd cheering loudly. And you see him gesture, and the view pans up, and you can now see this shimmer, like a dark purple shimmer that goes like a dome over the arena. And it looks enough like a magical barrier for you all to know. And you can see people are like pushed up against it. They're shearing. Some people are standing on each other. You can see a handful of people that are flying to get a better vantage point. And the image comes down again, and he starts shouting something, and he's calling out. And the only thing that echoes loud enough, and you can hear movement in the corridor as he goes like, and he says, "Champions from afar, they have traveled the world, and they come here now to face off in these grand tournaments. We have the Forewarners." And there's like a cheer, a questionable cheer, but everyone's like there for the excitement. They have no idea who this group seems to be. As you see 4 figures stepping out onto the arena itself. You see a short person that has a bird perched on their shoulders. A big falcon-looking bird, but it is huge. And it's sitting with like both feet on this little halfling's shoulder, and has just like placed itself down on the halfling's head. And
Rudy elbows Arthur and goes, "Imagine if that one pooped. That'd be terrible."
alongside you see a dwarf who's got like one sword on each side of their belt. You see another dwarf who's just wearing a very like hide-looking robe with a cloak where the cowl itself has a deer horns on it. And you see what looks like a very tall, gangly figure that is completely topless and is doing like practice swings with a very long sword. And the referee speaks to them for a moment in quiet and then says, "Let the games begin!" And just echoes, begin, game. And the referee just floats up into the air. As you see on the other side, bursting out of a huge gate, like before it's starting to rise, and you can see things starting to push out. And as it's coming up, you see these two, they look almost like very large hounds or some form of quadrupedal beasts. One of them starts just running forward before it dives into the sand and disappears, whereas the other one jumps into the air, curls up into a ball, and slams down in the middle of this group, and the fight erupts. And they're going back and forth. You see the person who was wearing the antlered cowl. You see his arms grow to an extreme length as he's just like tackling and wrestling with one of these creatures, and they're big. These things are like, we're talking big as huge oxen. And the person with a long sword is trying to cut into the other one that is now like burst out of the sand, and you just see scrapes as the sword is just not penetrating their hard skin. And as soon as the bird goes to take to the air, the halfling is immediately headbutted by one of them and thrown into the wall. And you see the dwarf with the two swords go to grab his swords and then goes like, just hesitates, and you see the whole team immediately goes like,
Wow.
You know
and the
what?
referee goes like, that was an anticlimactic first
Oh
round,
my
people. The four
gosh.
warriors yield, and you can see what looks like ghostly lashes come out and grab onto the necks of these creatures, and they immediately seem to go docile as they are pulled back. And you can see people walking out holding these ropes, and they're just carefully leading these creatures back inside. I'm gonna say, is anyone here trained in nature?
Yup.
Anyone who's proficient in nature can make a nature roll to try to ascertain what these creatures are.
Let's find out.
You know what this? While the rolls are happening, this reminds me of Fable's arena where
Pen has never seen this in her life.
like a bandit goes out and like dies in the first round, dies the wasps or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Roland is dead, and they're like, that idiot, he was meant to last like 5 rounds or something like that. This is exactly what this reminds me of.
Yeah, peeking out the door, you can hear like angry arguing among this group where they were like, "Why didn't you help?" I was a bit creeped out because the abomination over here decided to throw his arms around. And you see the halflings just go like, "I don't feel too good." And they're just like led out by an attendant who's like, "Well, better luck next time." And just like ushering them back out. Like, we'll see. I'll take you to the. If you head upstairs and you just ask for the infirmary, you'll be taken care of. Don't worry about it. Just good luck. You see this youngish human who's like walks by your door and just gives an apologetic. The cleanup of the arena is quite quick. There is another group that walks out into the arena. You can hear through the corridor the help getting ready for their round. And you see on the screen 5 people that walk out. And Nana, Arthur, and George recognize the elf that steps out. Arthur and George saw this elf standing on the sidelines of the fisticuffs rings, next to a large ochre red mastiff. You don't see the mastiff right now as they're walking out, but you also see the orcish person who was actually participating in the fisticuffs as well. Now, instead of being topless and just with his bulging muscles showing, you see him. He has got a dirty looking cloak on with the hood up. He's got a shield strapped to his back. Nana, you clock that the back of his shield, where a boss would be, like the little ring, is actually the imprint of a tankard and the letters CC.
Oh, my buddy.
As they walk up, and you can tell, all of you immediately, that this orcish fella knows what he's doing. He's doing the whole like, yeah, come on everyone, the help is in the house, and he's just like posing.
Arthur goes, "It's not that great. I fought him and won."
George looks over at Arthur and says, "If they win, we know this is gonna be easy."
Yeah, this is not one of the ones you fought, Arthur. This was someone else fighting by themselves in another ring.
Oh, okay.
And you see, with the shield on his back, he grabs a large weapon and just unhooks it, brings it forward, and you all recognize that Goose had a similar weapon, where it's just a huge metal ball on
It's
the
the
end of it.
Wrecker!
Oh, it's
I
a
knew
Wrecker.
instantly he's gonna have a Wrecker. Yep. Oh, fuck yes.
You see, the elf walks up, and I would say in this case, I'm gonna say just for the sake of brevity, George, with your goggles on, you can see what's happening on the monitor. Don't worry about it. In case you were thinking, like, can George even see what's happening right here? Arthur, and I think Rudy, you have a decent perception. The two of you clock that the elf is, while walking, is not actually touching the ground. And there's like a bit of a delay. It's like he's pretending to walk.
Um,
I love that for him.
and Arthur's
You
just...
also-
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also see then walking up, wearing these yellow and white robes with a large breastplate over, scruffy salt and pepper hair and beard. You see what looks like a middle-aged fella who's got like a few scars in his face. He looks like he's been through some stuff, and he's got this really, really ornate longsword on his side. And I will say, Rudy, you pick up that there is Sarenrae iconography on the sheath.
Mhm.
As they're walking up, this person also is doing like a little bit of like, come on! You've heard of the hell? We're here to hell, to victory!
What a terrible catchphrase. Honestly, whoever thought of that should be, I don't know. They should think of a better one.
And then alongside, you see a very small statured figure with two swords, bent swords on the back, that they have like an angle to them, and the handles are at the bottom. This person has a cloak up. I do have to retcon they are 6. I did forget about one of them. It's 6 in this party. With the cloak up, not really paying attention, is currently like digging through the sand, seems to be picking up like a handful of teeth from the halfling and put them in their pocket.
Oh, I wanted those.
Um,
Oh my god.
and then you see another elf with this huge mane of silvery gray hair, with this interestingly long longbow on her back, along with a glaive weapon of some sort. And she's wearing very loose-fitting armor. She's got no sleeves. They even seem to go a bit lower on the sides. Very loose-fitted pants. And is doing like some stretches and not really paying attention to anything else. And last, you see this little ball of energy. This short, young girl with snow white hair, icy blue eyes, a tanned complexion, who's just like tugging at the orcish fella's cloak, going like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And as they're introduced, they talk to the referee, who says, round 1, the help! And the same creatures burst out of the gate. First thing that happens, everything is over in an instant. As you see the orc, the salt and pepper man, and the elf that Nana seems to know, they all seem to open a side in their clothes. You see the orc opens his cloak, the elf opens his sleeve, and the man with the salt and pepper hair, the cleric, opens a piece of his like shirt up, and you see from the orc's cloak launches this massive dog that, as it barks, it sounds like thunder, and it grows to massive proportions. Out of the sleeve of the elf, you see a larger than it should be dromaeosaur of emerald green scales that just starts beelining it for one of these creatures. And out of the brim of the clothes of the cleric, you see snaking out this 7 feet long serpentine creature with 2 hind legs and 2 red wings. And they run for it. And there's just this singular impact as the sand goes wailing up. You see the elf just does one motion of his hand, and the entire arena is just lifted into a sandstorm and settles after just a few seconds. And you can see the orc is standing on top of one of these creatures with his wrecker on top of it. You can see pieces of its armor is cracked in and bleeding profusely. The other one is currently coiled up in the flame drake and the dromosaur. They have both like just dragged it to the ground, and you see the silver-haired elf is holding the glaive against its throat, and the short fella who was looking for teeth is still just picking at the ground. And the young girl with the white hair, she's still like getting ready, and then just looks around. Oh.
Oh, I get it now. They're called the Help because they need their pets to help them. It all makes sense now. I understand.
And I will say, Nana, Emerald looks much bigger than you remember.
Oh, she's been eating well.
Because you remember Emerald being the size of like an accurate description Velociraptor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But she looks big now.
She looks big. She's like almost 8 feet from tail to nose.
Nice.
She looks big enough to ride. That's
Oh, anything looks big enough to ride if you're Nana, but she's big enough for Cuddly to ride, and I like that.
You see, like the Master of Ceremonies comes down and says, "That was incredible. It was over in a flash. We couldn't see anything." And then you hear like Fake puts the hand over the mic. "No, really, we couldn't see anything. We're supposed to put on a show here. Next time, please." And you see immediately the silver-haired elf is like, sorry, we'll do better next time. I promise." And then you see the small figure who was just picking at the sand, grabs the stone and goes like, "The hell! We gotta kill you all!" Points at the crowd. And then just gives the stone back. And just starts walking away.
I love this.
That's a colorful bunch.
And you do see that you do get a glimpse as they're turning back. As the elf opens his sleeve, you can actually see the dinosaur jump into the sleeve and disappear.
Oh.
That's so nifty.
Yeah. You see the dog shrinks back to regular dog size and then walks out. The drake similarly is just like snaking on the ground next to the cleric. And they head back to their locker room as cleanup is starting. And one of these creatures were dead. The other one just subdued. But they are brought back to the other side. You get the third group, the people with the skull masks. They get in. They're around. They're introduced as the Alumni Naughty. They are incredibly quick with their round because as soon as the animals come out, all of them, you've seen enough magic, all of them cast Hold Monster in an instant.
Wow.
Whoa.
What is with these teams? They've all been told to put on a show, and all of them haven't put on a show. What is going on here?
It's okay. Most of our moves are, ironically very flashy, so we should be
Exactly.
good.
I think we're going to be a spectacle this crowd has not seen before.
Maybe we should figure out non-flashy moves.
There
actually.
is a knock at your door just as the fight starts and ends. There's a knock at your door, and you again see the attendant. It's your turn, Vanguard. If you wouldn't mind coming up to the front.
Oh, Gerald, ask
get
about the
ready.
broom. The broom.
Gerald, who's sort of like been sort of just staring at the screen this whole time, turns around with the mask already and is like, "I am ready."
Make an intimidation check. I love this for you.
I am so
20.
glad I suggested this. Holy shit!
The attendant like takes half a step back. Okay, if you wouldn't mind following me, sir.
Very
Did
well.
you have a question? That like takes a step towards Nana. Did you have a question?
Oh, my dear. He just wanted to know if he could use his broom to fly around.
Yes. As long as it's within the barrier. Yes.
Oh, as long as it's within. Gerald, are you looking at me? I really can't tell. As long as it's within the barrier.
Thank you, Melavora.
I think he's really feeling himself.
Oh,
in that
this is
mask.
fantastic, Gerald. Keep this up.
Maybe I
Who
should have
is
given him
Gerald?
the mask. Oh, Dark Wizard, please get out of the hallway. We can't get past you.
Oh, sorry.
I just like to think like the eyes drop is like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. You start heading down the corridor, and immediately, Nana, you see Fendel's face.
Yes.
Peek out and just slam the door shut again as you're coming closer.
Oh, the only reason that Emerald's in your sleeve is so I don't give her treats, isn't it? Yeah.
She would have become fat.
She's already getting bigger. What's the difference?
It's a huge difference.
It's power.
It's okay, Nana. It just means more treats for me. It's okay.
Oh, you're right. You've become my new Velociraptor.
And you hear
Raw?
from inside, you hear, Emerald, I found some teeth.
And Nana just kind of looks and goes, should I have been feeding her teeth this whole time? Like, I'm not sure. Like, is that what she really likes?
You head up and you do see the Master of Ceremonies again says, as you're stepping up and you're at this opening, you can see the arena ahead of you. Says, okay, you all ready? You feel like you know what's what? Please, put on a show. We don't want this to be over in a second. You know, this was supposed to last like an entire hour. And we're only like 15 minutes in. So
All right.
I don't know
here's
what
the
to
question.
say.
We could do this fast, or we could draw it out if you would like, but we might need a little bit of encouraging.
Look. We could spin some drama into this, get the crowd on their feet.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We love
There might be some there might be something in it for you.
We can figure this
The
out.
more dramatic, the better. Honestly.
Oh, definitely. Look, if you can pretend or actually have one of you go down and make a triumphant return, that would be amazing.
What if someone got struck in the face so hard that it tore off half their face, but then they miraculously keep fighting until their last breath?
You know what? I'd love that if you could save it for later rounds.
Okay.
Oh,
We start slow and we work it up. Like something like that. I'd love it to see it round 3 because the beast we've got planned, that would be perfect.
What if
But
we
for
end
now-
up doing it quickly, but it's really flashy?
You know what? Compared to what everyone else has done, I'm gonna say as long as the people can see what's happening.
Nice.
We're doing this to give people a show where this is supposed to, elevate morale. We need people feeling like there's strength within the Ivory Hold. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we've gathered the strongest.
Arthur used the lightning arrows.
Oh, you got lightning arrows? Wonderful. You know what? Don't tell me. Save those tricks up your sleeve. Okay, you ready?
We're
And he just,
ready.
and you see he's hovering in the air, and he just starts like almost moonwalking in the air backwards into the arena. It says, "Well, folks, I've got something big for you. We've got the Vanguard. Look at them. What a sight to behold."
Nana's like
Try it
giving
again.
a really big grandma wave to everyone, like, "Oh, thank you so much." Oh.
And I make
She's
sure
on
all of the cloak is full billow, full sparks.
Important.
Full, it's just doing its thing.
You've never seen a group like them
110%.
before. Look
Arthur.
at this.
Arthur grabs out the sunblade and just goes, zing.
These people are sure to give us a show for a lifetime. Now, I'm not gonna say that some of the previous participants aren't powerful enough to take down everything we've got to throw at them. But look at these people. They came for a fight. And a fight they will get. And I'm gonna ask all of you as we move on to the battle map.
Is there a chance to say anything on the microphone?
Will you try?
Oh
Will
my
you go
God.
for the microphone?
I
Oh
will.
my god.
Yes.
You're pulling a George.
And he says, well, it seems like one of them has something they want to tell you, folks. Let's hear it from... Just gives it to you.
He pauses for a moment, casts prestidigitation to send like sparks of fire into the air. I am Geralthazar, the Dark Wizard, protector of the realm. Me and my Vanguard will vanquish all foes that oppose us.
Arthur
Be
is
they
so
heaven or
stunned.
hell.
I just want to imagine Benjamin, not even George, but Benjamin just puts his little head in his little paw.
Arthur sort of turns to Rudy and go, "What the heck was that?"
I gave him a little bit of confidence with the mask.
A
I
little
promise I
bit.
did
That's
not
a
curse it.
shitload.
He takes back the microphone. Geralthazar and his Vanguard has come to give us a show. In a show, you will get everyone. Get closer. Come nearer. Find any screens you can. You do not want to miss this. And the
Now I'm
deep
Dust is
silence.
getting worried now. Dust is getting worried.
And I'm
now.
gonna ask all of you to tell me where you are placing yourselves. If you look at the battle map, you can see the entire arena is up for you. The edge is where the bleachers end,
Okay.
because they have also been emptied for you to use. You are coming out of this one,
Yep.
but the monsters are coming out of this one.
Oh, I see.
Right.
So where would you like to place yourselves?
Is
Yeah.
Arthur planning melee or ranged?
Ranged.
Is
With the
anyone?
sunlight out?
Well,
Um,
if no one else is going range, I mean,
no.
going close in, I will go close.
I think
Nana is gonna be maybe not like super far, but I think she'd like to be at the front so she can kind of see where they're coming from.
Like
Well,
here?
Arthur,
I'll
I'll
say the
just-
furthest you can get up is to that little pit thing.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
I think without if we're all ranged, those things are just going to come straight at us.
I've
like-
got a plan for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Don't worry.
look, whoever's at the front, I'm just going to cast my shackles and latch on for dear life. That'll be my plan.
Gerald is 10 feet up. Geralthazar.
Gibraltar.
But Rudy would be behind if like Arthur's standing in front. Rudy would be behind. It's sort of.
Yeah. All right. Arthur's going in with a sword instead of bow. Then.
If we look to be in trouble, Arthur, then get back and go bow, and I'll tank up.
Where
you
do
just
you want
might
George?
take a few hits.
Kind of in the back near the shadow edge, so he can figure out what's going on and see if he needs to move to other people, and also because he's a ranged caster.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yep.
We'll put you over there, like on the side.
Yeah, that's where I meant. Yes, thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you all have one thing that you can do in preparation.
Mhm.
Imagine that you have one action or bonus action. You can
Alright.
choose to hold a spell, cast a spell. You just got a moment. You can see the grate on the other side is starting to open, and you see two of these creatures are just like pushing against the grate. As I'm gonna swap the music up. So, before we roll initiative, what do you all do in preparation?
Nana has seen on the first round how they burrowed and then they popped back up. She's waiting for one to do that, and she's waiting to see exactly where it pops up so she can get her spell. she'd like to like hold a spell and like focus on.
What spell? You gotta tell me what spell you're
Erupting
holding.
Earth.
Erupting Earth. Nice. Okay, so you start channeling the magic
Yes.
to just prepare the ground to erupt in on itself.
Hopefully.
What is Arthur doing?
Arthur's basically got the sunblade ready, not turned on, but ready to just, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so are you readying an attack?
Essentially, yes.
Okay, then you would need to have the sword turned on.
Couldn't he, as for Flair, turn it on as he's stabbing?
Yeah, you already said you brought it out, so I
Okay,
assumed it
yeah.
was on. It was that you said it
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, but I can turn it on and off like that, so. Alright, it's on, it's ready.
What is Rudy doing?
Rudy is preparing to cast shackles. He's shackles on Arthur.
Okay, but you're not actively doing it yet, you're just getting ready.
I mean, if he can do it now, then he'll do it
Yeah, I'm saying
now.
you have an action
Okay.
or a bonus action.
Alright, well, Rudy would cast his shackles, but normally how it's like, the hint of the spectral, like, chains kind of, he wills it into being as visible as it can possibly be. So
Yeah.
they kind of erupt out of the hand staff and, like, just wrap around Arthur, but then, like, they kind of fade into non-existence.
Okay, Gerald.
I am readying a fireball.
Okay. And
Distract.
George.
Reading a mind sliver. I'm
A
gonna
mind sliver.
poke its brain.
Okay. I'm assuming you want the Mind Slaver to go off before anything that requires saving throws.
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as
Wow.
I see or sense it, either whichever's first, because I know he.
I will say out here, it is not dark enough for you to see with your eyes. You have to rely on your senses. So you got that 30 feet limitation.
That is fine.
Okay. You all get ready and you hear the MC go, "These folks know what's up, people. Look at them go. They know exactly what they are going to do. I can sense it in the air, people. Here we go." I need everyone to roll initiative as these two monsters burst out of the gates. You see them first, for the first time in person, as two bullets blast out.
Bullies?
No,
Two
bullets.
bullies! Bullies! I'm just hearing bullies. Let's get
We're
them.
gonna bully
I
the
mean, they were
bullies.
gonna bully the
bullied that
bullies.
halfling.
Oh, they bullied them good.
Oh, different. Not our doggos. Heck.
Bullies. Okay, I'm still apparently waiting for George and Nana to do initiative roll.
Did
I
it not
just
go through?
they didn't come through.
I
It
did
came
not.
through for me. Oh, well, it was a 7.
Okay.
Came through for me as well. It was a 16.
7, 16.
Yeah, that's weird.
Uh,
I'll have to check that, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah. For some reason,
mine
hold
did
on. I
come up.
gotta.
Ours is first.
Yeah. Hold on. It is. For some reason, some characters are not loading properly in the battle tracker. We're gonna see how it goes.
All right.
But yes, as these creatures burst out, Arthur.
Oh.
None of them come up to you, but it is your turn to go first. But as they appear, we have some things happen. They are not within 30 feet of George, but they are within reach of a fireball. So the fireball goes flying. Roll me some damage,
Oh,
Gerald.
Where's this?
I rolled a 7 and a 9 for dex save, so I
Oh,
believe they
nice.
take full brunt.
Yeah, that's not good enough. There it is. There's the fireball. Pow.
We got a pow, we got a fireball.
That is
Fireball
a
comes through.
37 fire damage.
7. They take all of that head on. As soon as they appear, you launch the fireball. It erupts, singeing piece of the bleachers and the structure. And the crowd goes wild with, and then they see the creature still standing, and everyone's just cheering, like, yeah, let's go. Arthur, it is your turn.
Arthur
These
goes
creatures
up to
have
it.
appeared. You want to run up to one? What is
Yes.
your movement speed?
Movement speed is 35 feet.
15.
Can I
30.
put
You
myself
can
like in
just-
between both of them?
Yeah, you can just get up to be in melee with the two.
You're gonna ride one, aren't you?
Yes.
You're gonna
No.
ride one, aren't you?
He's gonna Obi-Wan
Oh my God,
Kenobi one of
You're
them.
gonna Obi-Wan
my God,
Kenobi this, aren't
are
you?
you gonna do are you gonna do like a favorite reprisal? Or are you gonna just grab a torch and poke its head?
No,
It's a
do
sun
it.
blade.
I
Do
love
it-
that reprisal.
Do a Chris Pratt and do the raptor thing.
Arthur, you've run up to them. What do you want to do?
Arthur is gonna attack the one on the left.
Ooh, our music stopped.
Yes. I just
Yeah,
noticed that.
it's done. It's just that it's very quiet before it loops back around.
okay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna attack the one on the left, and because they haven't taken an attack yet, I get advantage on my rolls.
You do, yeah.
So that's a 28.
28 will hit. Yes.
Let me see if I can get into. Nah, I couldn't crit it. So,
Aren't you an assassin?
yeah.
Oh, but they're not surprised. That's when you get
Ah.
auto crits.
Okay.
yes.
But he does have advantage because he's before them in the initiative on the first round.
Yes. Yeah. Arthur will attack the one on the left with Sunblade
Mhm.
one-handedly. So no sneak
Oh,
attack
jeez.
damage, but I do.
No, you do get sneak.
I
because
do?
You had,
Alright.
you had advantage on the
Yeah.
attack. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
there's
So
sneak.
28.
Yeah. Okay. So you see as the fireball, as soon as the light disappears and the crowd is cheering, Arthur runs around the grate in the middle and just comes up, power slides, and slashes up on the neck of one. It is still standing. It
Not-
reels back up. And it comes down. You see it's preparing to just slam down with its large, meaty claws down on you. You do have another attack.
Not to be a stickler, but that was 22 damage because it's not undead.
Sorry.
Huh?
The radiant damage against undead, that doesn't trigger, does it?
No, but he said 28. He didn't add that too.
It auto adds, doesn't it? Isn't it 14
No, see, they're
plus
all
6?
separated.
14 plus 8? Okay.
I don't
I
know.
thought it was adding
I
it.
just went
To
No,
me, it looks
you're-
like it's adding
It
it.
looks weird. But yes, 14 plus 8, it would be 22, so I'm going to give some health back.
Oh.
Sure. There we go. It's still looking pretty beat, and you do have another attack.
So Arthur will attack the same one again.
Mm-hmm.
14, that's 25. And then he
25
rolls
will
again to see if I. Yeah, it's an 18, so I couldn't do any better. I roll.
No sneak on this one.
So 7.
7 points. You slash into it once again. While it's coming down, you just give it another quick swipe, your sword cutting through it like butter. And as you're doing these 2 swipes, you hear the crowd gasp in awe.
And then, because of a horde breaker feat, I can attack another one in 5 feet.
Yes, you get to attack the other one for free.
Oh, the D. Pronounce the D, please.
Huh?
Yes, please do.
Please
Pronounce
pronounce
the
the
D.
D.
Horde.
Horde,
Horde
breaker. Thank you.
Breaker.
Can we just give it another name, please, Josie? Just give it...
It's not me. It's the books. Blame the books.
And then
The crowd
Arthur-
puncher.
Arthur sort of just goes roars and he attacks. Come on, I want to do I roll again? Because they haven't.
No, this is a free attack. But 27 still hits. I don't know what you're arguing about. 9 points.
9 points. Yep.
So you go once, it reels up from the huge impact. You give it another quick swipe before you pivot around, slash into the one next to it, who takes half a step away from you. Bonus action.
Bonus action, Arthur will. He'll just prepare himself.
Okay, so you just get ready to see what's next up.
Yeah.
Gerald, it's your turn with George on deck.
Okay. Let's see. What's the flashiest spell I have? They're still just both.
They're
up there,
kind
aren't
of
they?
still they're sort of like running through, and Arthur ran up to meet them, and one of them has stopped and is reeling, and the other one got like nicked by Arthur as it's trying to loop around. So this is happening as they're like running towards each other.
Got it. If I were to fly over the top of them
Yeah.
and hit them with a cone of cold, could I? Would that cause any friendly fire? Or would that be
No,
fine?
I'm gonna say you could probably aim it so that they're big. These are huge creatures.
Yeah, cool.
So you
then-
could definitely, you don't even necessarily have to fly closer. You can definitely aim it so you just hit the two of them.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I mean, I do want to fly over them. It's more for style. So,
You're doing
so
it
I
for
want
style.
to fly a lap of the arena and sort of like a dragon would, like just do a strafing run with a cone of cold.
Okay, yeah. You do quick. You do a full circle, and as you're coming around the bend of the circuit, you just hold your staff out, and this chill just blasts out as you're passing by.
I'm like, freeze before our might, and cone of cold out of the staff.
Yeah, and you see some people that are right up to the barrier, like they retreat away just out of pure reaction from the cold itself.
And it's a DC
Is that
19 con save.
DC 19. The first one got a 14. The second one got a natural 1.
Oh,
So,
no.
Arthur, as you're preparing yourself, as this bullet is just reeling up, coming down towards you, these ice hits. And this reeling bullet is frozen solid, standing on its hind legs.
Yeah,
As you're just holding your sword up towards it. That was exactly its hit points.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
I sort of hold the staff aloft as I continue the lap as far as my movement
Yeah.
allows.
Whereas the other one does like a full barrel roll, tucks itself in, and just gets caught by the edge of the ice. It rolls out. You can see part of its hard carapace hide is filled with rime and frost as it stumbles away. Anything else on your turn, Gerald?
No, just victory lap. That's all.
Just make your lap. George, you're up.
Let's go, George.
There's only one left. Yes.
Yes.
Can I still do my mind flavor? Actually, no, that's a full action. Instead, I'm gonna chaos bolt it because that's flashy.
Yeah, nice.
You're gonna chaos bolt it? You'd have
Yes.
to run up a bit. You cannot currently. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna say you've heard them move now, so you're good.
Okay. Just to
chaos
make
bolt.
sure I can hit them. Arthur's True Strike. It's a bonus action and a cantrip.
Yeah, you've learned from dear old dad.
Dear
What?
Dear old dad.
Aim and let loose or something like
Yes.
that.
Oh my gosh.
So now I have advantage.
Yes, you give yourself advantage by taking a moment to aim before you lose.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good.
Amazing.
Oh.
It's gonna make your face a bit bigger there, Arthur.
It is saying there is a integration
Oh, no.
issue, but I rolled a 19.
There we
A
go.
19 will hit. Roll me some damage.
Yes, you are going to take 6 points of cold damage.
6 points of cold damage as it is trying to get away from the cone of cold. This sliver of ice comes flying and impacts on the side of its face where its jaw opens. Just shards of ice protruding now from the side of its mouth. Anything else on your turn, George?
No, because that's action and bonus action.
Okay, it is the belay's go. One is frozen solid above you, Arthur. The second one is going to run away. Arthur, you do get an attack of opportunity. If you want.
Yes. Yes. There it is. Oh, that was so close. 30.
30 still hits. It is not sneak attack damage, just
8.
8 points of damage. This thing stumbles away from you and burrows down into the ground, head first, diving down as if the sand was water. Nana. What
Where is
happens?
it coming out? Yeah.
Well, you know it dives down into the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start to feel like a sinkhole underneath you.
Oh.
You start to feel the sand just like piling down with you at its center. Your feet start sinking. You were holding her up to earth.
I am, and I'm gonna not be caught in my own spell. So I would like to like jump back and right where I feel the sinkhole, I want to try and hit it. Let's
Go for it.
see. Since
What
my
does-
thing is it's
What does
actually
Erupt Earth do?
so I choose a point I can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. I might catch you. Sorry, Rudy.
It's okay.
Actually,
I'll
wait,
feel it
wait.
too.
Hold on. Gerald's in the air, and you're
Mhm.
behind me. That's fine, actually. That should be okay.
20-foot cube. You are just have enough space to not hit anyone else.
That's what I
Like,
was like.
you're
I
just about.
think we're okay. Let's go. And if I do, it'll be funny, so it's fine.
Totally
Okay.
planned.
What is
Totally
the effect
fine.
of
So,
Erupting Earth?
yeah, if you make a dex saving throw, that's actually what it needs, not me to roll anything. So if you take 3d12 bludgeoning damage because you get punched in the face with stone on a failed save, or half as much unsuccessful one. So also the ground in that area, sorry to whoever cleans up the arena, becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Oh wow. Yeah, they're gonna need some extra time.
They needed
you- feel-
time anyway.
They wanted a
Feel free to roll
spectacle.
some,
They
feel free
asked
to roll
us
some
to stall.
damage.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, yeah. Well, oh wait, how much? Just the 3d12?
It says
Yeah.
yeah,
It says 22.
22. I'm not even gonna roll.
Nice.
It has single digits left.
Oh,
So as
okay.
as this well, almost like an antlion's nest, start forming around Nana, you just take a gingerly step back as you unleash the spell, and you all see this pillar of dirt shoot up into the air, and the sand falls apart as this creature is just like flailing and then falls down with a loud crack. It's just broken on the ground.
Rudy
There's a
Rudy
silence.
stabs the staff in the ground. He's like, well, that takes care of that then.
There's a silence.
Oh man.
And then you start putting your hands together. And then the crowd goes wild. They start cheering. Everyone is laughing. You can see people banging on the barrier. And you see the MC comes out. Now, that was over a lot faster than I expected, but what a show! Look at this thing! And he's just gesturing at the still frozen, like in a pillar of ice, belay, and the other one who's just laying on the ground, broken. Like, it's just like, yeah, its spine has been like shattered as it slammed back down on the ground.
Oops.
These people came out of nowhere and they broke all of our expectations. Give them an applause as all the people around start applauding. That's where we're going to take our break.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rudy felt like a cheerleader.
Before I forget, because my
The
D&D
sun
Beyond,
was a creature. Was a man.
I'll just know that I'll be keeping track of my spells because I can't actually mark anything off at the moment. So I'll just make a note. I'll make a note.
Okay. Oh. Aussie has disappeared.
I'll just
Run
go.
to the
I'm
little
going
frozen
to the
room.
yes, that is
Oh.
exactly what
Yeah, actually, no. I'm gonna also disappear.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Feel
do
free to
some
take a
of
break,
my
refill your drinks, go to
water.
the bathroom. I'll still be around until someone else returns, and we're just gonna have a good time. Yeah, a lot of people are appreciating the Gerald change. Just so you know, Roju.
Well, see, I figured that
welcome.
like as soon as there was a mask on offer, I realized well he could putting on a real mask, he could take down his fake mask,
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
and then all that charisma instead of keeping up the facade can go into this new character.
You know what?
If
I love that.
If George knew this was a possibility, he would have given you the helm in the first place and not given it as a joke to Rudy to be like, "You're scary. Here's more scary." He would have been like, "Here you go, confidence and a helm.
Yeah.
It's like a can, but with an opening."
Oh dear. Yeah, I love it. I will be right back.
Well. The arena combats have not been designed to be particularly difficult. Our party is incredibly high leveled. And this is also like to showcase more or less. And there's multiple combats that will get progressively more difficult. So this is just to wear out some resources. They're not necessarily gonna have a bad time. But we'll see how it goes. Because next round won't be until 3 hours have passed in game. So we will see what happens before then. But Gerald's shift was amazing. Gerald Lazar is the best thing to happen to Gerald ever. And I'm just looking through my notes. Pabor, this reminds you of when your party became blood champions. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Blood champions? I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I'm gonna have a drink because I'm thirsty. I mean, nothing like this, but in hell. Oh, like Avernus? Dude, that would be pretty cool. But we'll see what the party gets up to now. Okay. Just so another of the hells. But that's pretty dope. I've been considering how to implement the 9 hells into our games somehow. Oh, welcome back, Orb. What are you eating?
Popcorn. It's a quad money
Pop-
show we got on, so thought it was fitting. That, and I do need to duck away again. Apparently, there's everyone using the toilet at the moment.
Everyone needs what?
Everyone's using the toilets. I've got 2 of them in my house.
They're
And
both occupied.
They're both friggin' occupied.
Wow.
Yeah, how rude.
So rude. So rude. But let me ask you then, Orb, what would Arthur do the upcoming hour? Because you know that the buffet is open for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
And after this hour at 1 p.m., the reenactment at Twilight Theater starts. I don't know if that's something Arthur would go to.
Arthur would want to. Yeah. Who wants to see what lies has been spinned?
Arthur Power Hour, says Pabor.
I don't know. Arthur's
mean-
been quite winning a lot of things.
I mean, Arthur's doing pretty good. Arthur is made for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone say cheese.
And Rudy is not.
Oost.
No, I should probably do it like this because of that makes more sense.
Why? Why are you taking a
It's
picture?
Be Real. Be Real has popped. So
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to-
I already
we need to
did
Be Real. I haven't done it yet, so.
Percy, why are you not Be Real? Be like the
'Cause
cool
I'm-
kids.
'cause
and
I'm
Be
fake.
Real.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because I'm fake. I'm a poser, you know?
I'm back.
You're back. Everyone's back.
Wow.
Does that mean it's my turn to go?
Yeah.
Although I dread going to the bathroom because I'm wearing a corset dress and
Oh, no.
it's going to be a bad time.
Oh.
Oh yes, we've got a unanimous vote from chat that your hair is on point today, Josie.
Thank you. There's been a lot of people complimenting my hair and I like it. Thank you. I'm appreciative of all compliments today.
I'm gonna try again.
What?
Okay. Orb is
Message
heading back to
passed
the
on.
bathroom because it was everything
Occupado.
was occupied. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I will say thanks to Larsapan for cutting my bangs. I do
Yay.
appreciate it.
Nice.
How we
Good
all
job,
doing? I was talking to Orby about what Arthur would do for the next hour.
Oh, do we have another hour now?
You have more time. The next arena battle isn't until 3 p.m.
So you're
Short
telling me
rest.
Rudy has redemption for that pie eating contest?
I mean, if you want to, yes. I will say that the buffet, if you want to go do the Palace buffet, it's open until 2 p.m. And Orb said that Arthur was considering going to the Twilight Theater for the reenactment that stars as one.
If Arthur goes, he's just gonna get angry. He should just not go. Oh my gosh.
Nana appreciates fine art.
Okay. Rudy's going to stuff his face with pie again. He needs to fucking win.
The
What can I-
Pyre 8.
Yeah, what can Rudy do to make this better for him? What can he do? What can he do? What can he do?
Yeah, what
Wait,
can you
where-
do
There it is.
with the drunken sailor?
I want you to know that I've had these notes. Oh, you can't see it. I've had these notes
yeah,
in my
yeah.
phone all week about what Nana's gonna go and do. I planned out her whole
Oh.
day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love lists.
that.
Josie, I love lists so much. So when you said, "Here's the schedule," and I went, "I'm gonna put on my phone," and like you probably saw me tapping last time, so I was putting them all in like chronological order, and then I was going, "Well, what can I win?" And yeah, it was a
I mean, you've won magical face paints.
true. Oh yeah, I still have to give those to George. I'll do that after. Don't worry.
That
about it.
was honestly, to be fair, looking back, that was probably what George was looking for in Siltbream
That's what
before
I
going-
was thinking.
before going on the boat to the elves. Gouda was all like, "Can I find any form of makeup? Is there anything around that I can use as body
Yeah.
paint?"
And would we like to tell the group on what I have?
Oh shit! What was it again? It was not
Bug
actual
repellent.
It was bug.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a colored, thick, oily bug repellent.
Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah.
at
But
least,
But I
at least you won't
put
get
powder on so it wasn't
attacked by
sticky
bugs.
anymore.
Artie Junior's a fancy little guy.
RD Junior. Oh my god, RD Junior.
All right, we good to go?
Wait,
Goddamn
Josie,
Good to
Hardy
go.
Junior.
oh, you have.
What?
Did you-
What
I
can
don't
do?
know what I'm talking about.
Josie, did you go and come back and like
In like 2 seconds?
I haven't gone. What?
No,
go,
you haven't.
go have your
That's what I
Go.
thought. Go.
Yeah, we thought you were going.
Yeah, but I said I don't know if I can
Ah.
in this dress.
And that's where we
Because it's
left
gonna
it.
be
And then
a
I was like, but she's going to try anyway.
I'm
but I
gonna
see
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
give it the old college try. I guess.
At least
I'll
you're
give it
young.
that.
All right. Good luck.
good luck, Josie.
Yikes.
Look,
Okay.
if I no, she's got this. I was a swimmer. Wet swimsuits are way harder to get off.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a fast skin suit and how like they're like part of your second? Like I was like a reptile, man.
Oh my
You
gosh.
are a reptile.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Are you lying to us?
Come on.
Cuddly
not a
raptor?
reptile.
Are you lying to us?
Are you kidding me right now? You think a reptile is a dinosaur?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Were there
gosh.
not reptilian dinosaurs though?
No, there weren't. But there were prehistoric reptiles. Got 'em on a technicality!
That's my wife, and I'm so proud of her.
Oh.
I wait for them to fall into my trap, and then I go,
I was-
actually, and then
I was
that's the only thing I
waiting
can
for
do.
the twist. I could hear it in your tone. There was something coming. I was like, what's he gonna say? I have no knowledge of dinosaurs other than that Cuddly's the best one.
That's kind of all you need to know.
Mm.
Although I would argue that like there's some pretty cool other dinosaurs.
Okay, I do have one dino knowledge.
Mhm.
The
Give me your one
Digimon.
dino.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
What?
this-
I'm
here
so
we go.
mad about that
Mm.
Digimon. Like it was exactly what you were
Oh.
saying, and the way you were describing it just didn't quite compute. And you were like, "Is it this color?" I'm like, "I don't know," and I just
Is it the pink bunny that's literally just a ball with
yeah, that was
what I
my only
asked.
thing. I was like, it's literally just a head, and like I can kind of get
I
behind
literally
the
asked
littler
that.
head.
He literally
bigger-
said the name of it. We literally explained how it evolved.
And you were like, it
Sorry,
evolves into this, and I was like, I don't know what it evolves into. I just know that it's cursed.
The thing is, though, you said it was the first episode, but Botamon wasn't in the first episode. Only Koromon was. He was introduced as a Koromon. So I don't know what you saw, because you said you saw the black one with eyes turn into it, right? Or did you
Yeah.
see the... Yeah.
I
so
don't know
that is not the first episode.
Which episode is that?
No, I don't have a photographic memory of all the episodes, just the
How
first
like-
episode.
dare
like
you
it-
know exactly?
the first couple? Because I might have seen more than one. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I-
I don't actually.
There was definitely an episode where it happened. Like, we've seen Botamon all the way through it, so I definitely say it exists, but I don't know
Okay.
which episode it would be.
I'm truly not sure because I'll tell you what happened is my roommates had it on and I was trying my damnedest to actually do my studying. So I looked up, was like, oh, that's a cute thing. Looked up again, it was this monstrosity and I went, kids watch this.
Yep.
Okay.
You're
And-
talking about the black one with gold eyes?
Yeah, that one was cute. And like
then
it
it
was
turned
cute in
into
a kind of
Koromon.
like mildly creepy way. And then the next one was like, I would punt that out my window, you know?
But
That's
what?
okay, because let's now show. We should show Cuddly Raptor.
Please show me. Please show me. I have to know.
the one,
now.
the one that the in training Togemon, is it? The teeth, and then the one that
Togemon?
turns into Patamon.
No, Togemon is the cacti.
Oh, what am I?
Pokemon is a haunted looking
Toka-
cactus.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Okay.
with
What-
boxing
what-
gloves.
No, yeah, no. I mean. Oh shit! What's its name? It's similar to. Oh
I feel
no,
like it
the
would
one that turns
actually
into Patamon.
be better for it to not have
Patamon.
boxing gloves. That would hurt.
The one
me
that
more.
Wait,
turns
wait.
into Patamon.
Kokomon, I think.
It has.
With all the teeth.
Yeah.
Does it have horns?
No.
No.
It's Tokomon, not Togemon. Tokomon.
Tokomon, yeah.
Tokomon. Yeah.
Ah!
Now that's...
Oh, that's awful!
Are you seeing the teeth version and the cute version? Yeah, there we go.
Oh!
No, that is... No, Cuddly, that's Ami vibes.
Oh,
That is Ami
though,
vibes,
that's
yeah.
That's big Ami vibes, though.
But
This
we're
is
gonna
cool.
get back into
Yeah.
this day of festivities. Oh my God.
Sorry.
That's,
She
Oh,
had to
Jesus.
know.
I just thought chat should see.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
thank you,
one
Greta,
I
thank you.
saw, just so you know. Oh, if it's another creepy link, I'll cry. Anyway, that's the one that I just yelled at. So,
I like it's got little blush marks.
It does, yeah. It's
Yeah,
really cute.
it's-
and then
Yeah,
it opens
because
its
it's
mouth.
cute.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
don't
it's
hurt you at all.
Little control.
debatable.
And
Digimon,
then
everyone.
it turns into a bat-wing-eared little bunny thing, and then
Hmm.
it becomes an angel man.
Literally an angel man. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, with like 5 metallic nipples.
Yep.
All right.
Which
Yeah.
then turns into an angel man with a sword.
That's the other thing Cuddly saw.
Yep.
That one's okay. That one's like staring into
But
the
do
void.
you wanna play some D&D?
Our
I
dice
do.
tray is literally
I want to
filled
go
with Digimon
see
right
your
now.
Emerald
we-
Island player's version
Yes.
of the Vanguard of the Black.
And then later we will.
There's
return to
no
Cuddly.
no
Getting ready
mention
for
of the
pocket
Vanguard of
pets.
the Black on this play roster though.
It's just the
That's
Vanguard.
I
even
did want to
better.
say, I think
Yes.
one of us should take the mic at the end and say, "Remember the Vanguard of the back," or something like that.
But you'll
Because our
have opportunities.
yeah.
But yes, we're gonna come back to as you've been led out
Yeah.
of the arena. They've started cleanup. There's several people with ropes trying to drag the dead Boule away, while some people have come out with like little chisels and hammers, and there's someone who has a glove that seems to be producing fire, and they're just trying to melt the ice of
Each
the other one.
5 square portion of the area of that 20 square feet
Yeah.
requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Yeah, they have like a handful of people with shovels and rakes.
And Nana just like kind of waves and goes, "Oh, sorry."
I mean, this
Sorry
is what
about that.
this is what they assumed would happen, though. They were prepared for all of this.
That's good.
Yeah.
She still feels bad.
And you're led back. You're told to return at 3 p.m. to prep for the next round. And as you're led out, as you're being talked to a little bit, you do see the Gold Guard passing by. And Rudy, you do clock that Gem is one of them.
That's truly outrageous.
Oh yeah, Nana didn't really have a chance to. Yeah.
Are they
right.
like on the move quickly, or would Rudy
Yeah,
have a
they're
chance?
like they're like hustling towards the entrance and getting ready for their round.
Oh, it's getting ready for their round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rudy would. Would he be able to hang back with George for maybe like 2 minutes and still make it to the pieting contest?
Probably, yeah.
Rudy, George, just 2 seconds before we leave.
Huh?
And he quickly scribbles something on a piece of paper, and essentially a note saying, to Gem, he scribbles something along the lines of like, I'm back in town, meet me, I'll come find you in the arena when the second round's like essentially meet me. But he would sort of say something along the lines of saying that only Gem wouldn't like instantly recognize like this is Rudy.
Okay.
It just says, "This is Rudy."
And then he would ask George, can you nip into their room and place this, please? I feel like I'd make too much noise, be too obvious.
And Gerald's got the mask off now, by the way. Rudy, I got you a little something. Here you are. Tosses you a gift wrap, or a wrapped gift.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I did to deserve this.
How big is this package?
It's about. Yeah.
Would you say like a shoebox?
I mean, yeah, you could say it's the size of a shoebox.
Well, hang on. I just gotta give this note to George to take for me, please.
Yeah, George, it's not difficult. With the scores that you have, you just nip into their locker room without any issue. Are you doing anything particular in there, or just leaving the note?
I'm going to be a good boy and leave the note.
So proud of you, George.
Before Rudy tries to kill me, because I know he will not bring me back to life if he is the one.
Oh shit! Respect the healer.
He does have another
Always
bring back to life
respect-
session today.
Always
so,
respect the white mage.
Yeah, make it some
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I told George earlier, and George listens sometimes.
As you're heading up the stairs, coming back into the daylight, sparse amount of clouds in the sky. The sun is now high at its zenith. It is just like noon. Gerald has given a package to Rudy.
Rudy has put it in his bag and not opened it.
Okay.
No.
He's focused on the note, and now he's focused on the pies. He will get to the present.
Don't even get to see him open his present.
No,
he-
Just
he
like,
will open
it
yeah,
later.
thanks,
He'll
bye.
He's,
You can move to
he's
main
so
scene
busy.
for those
He's
who
so
have not.
busy. he's look. He's hyper focused right now. He's got to prove himself.
I will ask though, what is everyone's plan for the next hour? As far as events go, the reenactment in the Twilight Theater starts at 1 p.m. The open buffet at the Palace of Promiscuity is going until 2 p.m. There's still games about.
And what time did you say it was now again?
We're preparing for the 1 p.m. hour.
Got it.
So we're gonna go around and everyone's gonna say what they want to do. So we're gonna start with Rudy. What is Rudy doing
Pie
for
eating
the upcoming
contest.
hour? Pie eating contest. So you're going to the Gilded Bazaar for games
Yes.
and eventually shopping.
Correct.
What is Arthur doing?
Arthur is feeling hungry after that fight. He's gonna do exactly what Rudy's gonna go do.
Right, Arthur.
Pie
We
eating
have,
contest?
we have
Round
to
two.
redeem ourselves.
We do.
It's a
we do.
terrible showing.
It was.
What is Gerald doing?
So you said the feasting was only going until 2, did you say?
Yeah, it was 11 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Ah, okay. So it pretty much is the choice between the feasting or the theater production, right?
No, you can do the feasting later as well. Like the 2 p.m. is
Ah.
the last hour you can do it.
Oh, I thought it ended. Sorry. Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I
Okay.
will be going to see this performance.
What is Nana doing?
She's also going to see a performance, but looking forward to the feast because she'd like to say hi to some friends.
Okay. And George.
I'll go with the boys to the pie eating contest for the gamblies, but then I want to check out some of the shops after.
Oh my god, more Gamba.
More gamba.
More silver.
Gamble
and then
responsibly, chat.
shops.
And then shops. Okay. So we are going to resolve a pie eating contest and shopping first, and we're gonna wrap up the hour with the Twilight Theater.
Can I slip Rudy a bardic inspiration when he's not paying attention?
Sure.
Because I saw the dismal display
Yes!
the last time.
Oh,
Yes, I got it. I get
dismal.
double
Oh my
advantage.
God.
It doesn't work like that, but that's okay.
It's not double advantage. You get a what is it? A D8
wait.
or D10
Oh, you're right.
to add on top.
Yeah, D10
And I can choose when I use that. Yes.
Yes.
for 10
Correct.
minutes. And if you
Yeah.
fail the first time, since I have unfailing inspiration, you can use it again.
Let's go.
Oh!
Damn, that's pretty good.
That's
I
really
wanted
good.
to save these in case we fought with the king, but you gotta win this one. If you don't
This is
win this
more
one, you don't
important.
get another one.
But I also believe you get bardic inspirations back on a short rest, and eating at the palace
true.
will be considered short rest.
Oh, easy. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, you can have 2 more then.
So, as
Not
you're
right
getting
now,
set
not
up
right
for the
now.
pie eating contest again, you have to pay 3 copper as an ante to join.
Done.
And I need both of you to roll 1d4. This is to decide essentially the modifiers of the other participants.
Okay.
Because I have some examples written up.
Okay. 3.
You got a 3?
Yeah, I'm rolling
Okay.
the second time. Come on. 3.
Come on. A 3, and then you got to re-roll. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, this time it's faster. 4.
A 4. Okay.
We just rolled the hardest opponents off.
So you sit down. Both of you can deduct 3 copper pieces. You sit down again. You get served food, and you're placed in the middle. On the left-hand side, you can see a power builder man sits down, and he looks like his hands are bigger than the plates they serve the pie
Oh
on.
shit.
And on your right-hand side, you see a child.
Not the child again! Oh no!
Wow. We're gonna get screwed.
Oh no!
Is it the
And-
same child though?
Is it the same child as last time? Did we have a
Looks
child
like
last
it.
time? Oh no.
No, you had like a very pie enthusiastic woman, and you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a really scrawny person.
Oh, I thought we had a
Yeah.
child
But
last
this is
time.
a
Okay, alright.
child.
This is a
This
child.
is
Okay,
like a-
alright,
Yeah.
alright,
This is
alright,
like we're
alright.
talking a 6, 7-year-old who sat
Okay.
down.
Okay, alright, alright.
Okay, so first pies are served. You start gobbling down. Rudy, you get meat pie. Arthur,
Yes.
you bear down and you get what is this? Apple crumble? Let's go.
Oh!
It's even got like someone has like injected like vanilla custard
Oh,
strategically
Rudy
in
wants
it
that
as well.
one. Arthur, can we
I
swap?
want that one.
No.
Okay, so what is it's
Make your con saves.
with advantage for Rudy, like last time?
Yes.
Oh heck.
I don't know.
Okay, it's a 17.
7.
Oh, Arthur.
Arthur, you
20.
just barely make it.
Yeah.
Still hasn't digested the earlier pies.
Yeah. Rudy, no issue. You're just gobbling down. You like you have to sit with your hands behind your back, so you do the best you can to get as little of your cloth away as possible as you start just gobbling down.
No, this time Rudy's no holds barred. The cloth is down. The cloth
Oh
is
my God.
down, and he is going for it.
Yeah, you see a couple of people just,
Yeah, the kid,
But you're-
the kid next to him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for the kid. The kid just
Child.
eats. No, the kid sort of like looks over at you and has like a mouth full of blueberry pie, and then you look at the power builder, who's also just like no issue. It was 2 bites and his pie was gone.
Also, for the record, I
Round-
recently tried to eat as Rudy for a TikTok that will be coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
soon. It is not easy at
Oh,
all.
I
man.
believe you.
I don't know if I could watch that, man. I'm
I
scared.
censored
What?
the not good stuff.
What are you actually eating in that TikTok though?
I
Pie?
Pie.
I had a chicken leg, and then I had one of Nana's cookies,
Okay,
and
then
then
I'll watch.
I
I'll
tried
watch.
drinking some coffee.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Really? You should
But
have just put fish since you're
second
going
pie
to
comes up. I need both of you to roll Constitution saves again as you get your second pie.
Oh shit! Okay.
Rudy,
Come on.
you
Where-
get key lime pie,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh
Arthur,
shit!
Arthur, you get a full-on cream pie.
Okay.
You did have advantage, Rudy. You did have advantage though. The
I-
9 is a success. It is
Oh, is
just
it? Oh,
yes, it is
I was
the
about to put
DC.
add the inspiration to it. Okay. Oh,
Yeah. So I will let you know now. You've done this a couple of times. The DC starts at 7 and it increases by 2 for every round, and you keep going until there's only one person left.
Oh, I see.
So both of you just chugging down on your pies. The child can't make it through the second pie. Just
Get
like
back.
takes a bite, and then you just hear, "Mom, I don't feel so good." And you do see the woman who won the last pie eating contest comes up and just like, "It's okay, buddy, let's go."
Oh.
And the power builder actually also goes like, "Huh?" And just looks around and looks at the chef and says, "Was there seafood in that pie?"
Oh no.
And just people immediately come and start like carrying him away.
Oh,
Oh no.
So it's just the 2 of you left in the combat. Third pie coming up. DC is now 11. Give me those
Rudy
rolls.
flashes Arthur his most terrifying pie-filled smile with like
You have cheats and you're
terrible eyes right
Okay,
at him.
so what I'm gonna ask Rudy for an intimidation check, and Arthur, you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Aww.
17.
Aww.
Okay, so Arthur, you have disadvantage on this next round.
I'm
Rudy's
sorry,
putting you
Orb.
off his food.
I really want this.
Oh
Rudy's
my
fighting
God.
dirty. He's
Worst
fighting-
part, Arthur, the worst part is that you can see a piece of pie in the nasal cavity.
oh
Oh no.
That is a 21. I'm just gonna rest on that one. I feel.
Yeah, that's good
Oh,
enough.
I want to crit though. Hang on. Nah, 21. Okay.
A crit is you just take Arthur's pie as well.
Okay, Arthur.
For dramatic
No.
flair.
Sorry, Arthur.
Buddy.
You get served a gorgeous-looking custard pie, but as you look at it, it just looks like nasal mucus. Whereas Rudy has like the chunkiest raspberry pie in existence, and as he looks up, this just looks like he's been tearing into a carcass. So, as Arthur has to buck out of this round, Rudy, you are proclaimed the winner as the baker comes up to you and says, "Well, sir, you're a winner." Well,
not
very well.
I would like another pie, please.
Sure, of course. And comes out with a pie. Are you gonna keep going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh
let's
my
make another
God.
constant.
Going for a record.
Inspiration.
Oh my god.
17.
Is there a standing
17 is
record,
enough?
Josie?
Yes. If you can clear the next round, you will beat the record. Okay, 17. Yeah, you
Yep.
gobbled down. You gobbled down a veggie pie. Do you want to keep going?
Another?
Make her
Yeah.
so proud.
The
baby.
DC. The
Pie now.
let's
Oh my
see.
God.
I'm just. The DC is now 15.
Ooh, that's
So
a 14. Hold on. With
Yeah, you
advantage.
have
Let's go.
advantage. Let's go.
Ooh, we're gonna add the inspiration to the 14.
Okay, so you automatically succeed because you only
Yep.
needed 1 point.
Yep.
Okay, so if you keep it going, the DC is 17.
Do
And this
it,
is for the
do
record, yeah?
it.
No, you need to clear the one after this to set the
shit, really?
record.
Okay, 17. All right.
You got this.
Oh shit! Okay, that's a 7. Come on. 12.
Ah,
Yeah, so
Gave it
you
the old college
you
try.
end up feeling like it's not so much that you can't eat; it's that your face is now completely covered, and it's more the sensation of just being completely gunked up in your face, and it's getting hard to breathe. You've got like crumble in your eye, and you can't blink it away, and you're not allowed to use your hands.
Yeah.
And it's just. But
Sounds
you
about right.
almost made it, and you are presented. Well done, sir. Here's your prize. And as you're handed a wet towel, to wipe your face with, and you are also given what looks like a cast iron plate that has some runes inside it. And this is the promised Pi R8. It is a pie form that, as long as you can heat it up, it will once per hour produce an edible pie of a random variety.
I
Amazing.
love this. I needed it. I had to play dirty, but I had to have it.
You played like triple dirty.
I mean, Urgatho would be proud of you for playing that dirty though. So like,
Yeah,
really,
You were indulging hard.
yeah. Yeah.
Look, first time I tried the divine inspiration, didn't work. Second time had to
Take matters into your own hands.
Oh yeah.
I'll
George,
do it myself.
George, make me first a stealth check.
Ooh, 17.
Okay, make a deception check.
29.
Okay, yeah, so you get 29 silver pieces in
Nice.
profits from your under the table gambas.
Oh my god.
I had
Arthur.
so much money.
Arthur, what are you doing? Are you going to do any more contests? Or are you going to go shopping?
Arthur wants to go shopping.
As for the viewers' information, I have sent all the available magical items and sundries. They have been given a list, so we can go quicker through the shopping. So, Arthur, what are you going to buy?
Arthur was into the brooch of shielding and the wings of flying.
Okay. Yes. The wings of flying look like a cloak that attaches to a vest. So it's a vest that you put on. They have buckles in the front, and then it's almost like two pieces of white gray fabric that falls down. It looks very like noble and very pristine. And I'm going to need you. Give me just a moment.
The only thing was, do they need achievement?
They might. You don't know. Let's just have a moment. If you would like to roll for me a d6.
Rolling a d6. 4, 6. There it is. Roll. Oh, that's a 6.
6.
I wanted a 3.
So the brooch of shielding is offered to you at an asking price of 540 gold pieces.
500 and what? Sorry?
40 gold pieces.
What does it actually do? Because I
You
can't.
don't know.
Arthur asks us what this thing does.
Well, it protects you, obviously, you hear man say. It shields you, and it looks mighty fine. It is gorgeous. And this brooch looks like very, very intricate carved little golden shields in the shape of a brooch with a clasp. And they're just really pretty looking. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
No. Then you have no idea of discerning what they do.
Fuck.
And the person who can is watching a play.
Do you still have the helmet on, Gerald?
No, I think
No,
he took it
no.
off. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Took it off
funny.
before leaving.
Before
the,
the
change
buys,
room.
he asks us about the
Yeah.
wings of flying. He goes, "How much for that one?" And what does that
It's a
one
different.
do?
It's a different store.
Okay.
But it's fine. We're gonna check. If you would like to roll me 2d10.
2d10. I can definitely do that. Rolling. 75. 75. I mean 12.
12. The asking price for these are 10,080 gold.
Oh my lord! Even I think that's.
And the only explanation given is that obviously you can fly. It just lets you fly.
Arthur does not have $10,000 worth of gold. He gets back to that other store and just buys the brooch.
The brooch. Okay. 540 gold pieces. You get a brooch of shielding. It does require attunement, but it gives the benefits of resistance against force damage and immune against magic missiles.
Oh,
Let's go.
That's kind of
Oh.
cool.
I like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
like that. I'll add that to my.
Incredibly difficult to
Ow.
get resistance to force damage.
Yeah. It is one of the rarest types of damage. I believe disintegration ray is force damage.
It is, I believe.
Whoa.
So yeah, you can add that to your inventory, but it does require attunement, but you
Alright.
have it in your inventory.
Alrighty. Another item
Okay,
I gotta.
So you bought one item. You can go play one game or buy another item if you wish.
Arthur's gonna go play a quick game.
Okay, what game?
Roll, oh, roll.
No, Arthur, let's pin the tail on the dragon.
Yeah, let's pin the tail on the dragon.
Okay, you're both playing pin the
Yes.
tail on the dragon.
Yes.
Okay, let me double check my thing. Okay, roll me perception checks as you are blindfolded and spun around.
Perception.
Oh, dang it. Such low rolls.
Select
And
roll mode. Normal. Oh, no. Arthur's wedding band.
14. Rudy, this time you managed to give the dragon the longest Fu Manchu ever.
Does Arthur do a normal roll or with one with advantage because of his wedding band?
Does your
Ooh.
wedding band just straight up give you perception, or does it give you perception on
I-
specifics?
You goes vote. You gain keen hearing,
Okay.
making perception regardless. So I can hear where people are and make.
I'm gonna say yes. You can have advantage on this.
Yes.
Because the dude would be standing next to the dragon
Yeah,
poster, which means you would have a point of bearing.
Here we go.
I like it.
How about a 24?
Oh,
24, Arthur. You
Oh.
managed to pin the tail on the dragon.
Well
Huzzah!
done.
congratulations!
I'm going to need you to roll me a d20.
And my other roll was a 19.
Wow.
But roll me a d20.
Rolling a d20.
I'll be honest, Rudy dragged Arthur
17.
here because he wanted Arthur to win something so he would feel...
17. Okay, roll me a d8.
Oh.
D8. Rolling. 3.
Rolling. 3. You win a packet of pixie dust. To get a little sachet of pixie dust.
Is this drugs? Did Arthur just win drugs?
Yeah, what does pixie dust do?
You know what? I'm looking it up.
Please do.
I'm trying to find it. It does not come up.
No, it's a thing from a book that none of us have access to in D&D Beyond yet.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were gonna say like Peter Pan, and I was like, yeah, I have access to that book. Like,
Oh
read
no,
that.
another thing, Arthur can drink or eat so he can fly. Oh no.
oh,
No, he's
we
gonna
love
snort it.
that.
Here we go. Pixie dust.
He thinks he can fly.
You have one use of pixie dust. You have a small little sachet. It says, as an action, you can sprinkle in this dust on yourself or another creature within 5 feet of you. They gain a flying speed of
Ah.
30 and the ability to hover for 1 minute.
You during the battle.
Hey,
man.
Yes!
And
Yes!
if you're in the air when the effect ends, you fall safely to the ground.
Ah.
Nice.
I am
Okay.
saving that for the boss fight.
1
Awesome.
minute.
Yeah, and also it says landing on their feet. So
Yes.
Also,
I like
yeah.
that. I like
That's
that.
great.
That's
Yeah,
that's incredible, Arthur. Well
very
done.
cool.
yeah. So I think that leaves Rudy. You still have one thing you can do in the Gilded Bazaar, if you would like.
Rudy will do
'Cause
a
you've
rope
played
pull.
one game and you're doing a rope pull.
Yep.
You
Yep.
pay 1 silver piece and roll me a d20.
All right, let's go. Why the heck?
Can we hear the
not?
crow voice?
Do you want a crowd voice?
I want the
No, the-
crow voice.
The
From
Yeah.
crow
you.
voice.
Yeah.
Oh, the crow voice.
Rudy. Oh, that's so close to a natural 20. 8. Okay.
Okay, roll me a d100.
I swear to Urgathel, if I roll Divine Intervention now, I will. 10.
There it is. There's your divine intervention.
Let's go.
Wow! You might consider this a premium prize! And hands you, as you pull the rope, there's like a piece of paper attached to it. It just pulls it out, says, now this is the secret gem! Here you go! Good luck!
Wait, what?
You just handed a scroll of parchment.
Rudy opens the scroll.
Yeah, do you read Sylvan?
No.
You have no idea what it says.
Amazing.
Arthur does.
But there is a fancy looking seal at the bottom.
Wait, does Arthur start jumping up and down saying... Wait.
Is Arthur with you? Have you been traveling together?
Yeah, I assume
Yeah,
since the
okay.
pie
Yeah.
guys, we've been walking around together, yeah.
Well, I don't see what you got there, so I can't say.
No, Rudy would be like, I cannot read this. Arthur, can you, are you able to read this at all? It's very...
Oh, yes, of course I can.
Can you, or are you just saying that?
Arthur actually can, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have no confidence until you
What
tell
does
me
it
what it
read?
says, and then I cross-reference
It
it with
reads-
George.
It reads, to whomever hold this deed, you are in ownership of the castle Fornishon in the realm of the Prism Rose. You own now the keep of stalactites as long as you hold this parchment.
Arthur
Live
relays.
long, be well, signed. Oh shit, I forgot the name. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. I'm having a huge brain fart.
Is this like one of those you
King
bought 5
Oberon
centimeters in
of the
Oberon?
High Court.
When Arthur gets the part where he who holds the scroll, Rudy holds the scroll a little bit tighter.
Oh my god.
Did I just win a castle?
Yes, by the sounds of it.
Both of you make history checks.
Arthur was about to say.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Yep.
And Arthur rolls. Natural 11.
both of you plus
You-
0.
Ones. Way back, Rudy. The only time you've heard the mention of King Oberon was when you were told stories by Jem as a child
Holy shit. it's all
about
come
the
full
first
circle.
world.
I'm gonna show none of this. I'm gonna show none of this. What am I?
What?
I think I will keep a good, close eye on this.
I think you should. I think that should go in probably Nana's, her little thing that disappears every item. What is it called again, Rudy? I can't remember.
It's the bag of holding, Arthur.
The bag of holding. That's right.
Rudy turns to the is it Kenku? No, the
Yeah, it's a
bird
Kenku.
person. Yeah, Kenku.
Did you know what this is?
Yes.
I don't know, I can't read that.
Good.
Rudy puts it in his pocket and walks away.
George,
Yes.
what have you been up to?
I went to go shopping.
What are you
in
shopping
quotation
for?
marks. There are a few items on the list that caught my attention.
Okay.
And if I can nick them, I want to nick them. If I can't, I will buy them.
I will say it is going to require multiple skills and difficult checks.
I understand this.
And if you
Uh,
get caught, bad things may happen.
Then can I list you the things I'm looking for and you tell me which is the easiest?
Oh.
You know
Got
what?
a damn
Start.
shopping
We
list.
will see how this goes. Just list me the items.
Brooch of shielding, Hereward's handy spice pouch. I need to get Nana a present.
Okay,
Wings of
you would
Flame.
know that the brooch of chilling has been sold when you go looking for it.
Yes, but dang it.
Steal from
yeah.
Arthur.
Wings of flying, winged boots, instruments of illusions, and instruments of scribing.
Okay.
I got
Let
a
me
quote unquote
just-
shopping list.
Okay. List me them again just so I can bring them up as well.
Would you like me to send you them so you can
No.
see it easier? Okay.
Uh,
The
just-
spice pouch.
Okay. Hold on. Just enjoy the music for a bit.
I love this music.
Yes.
Oh my god, infinite pies and a castle in one day. Oh my
There we
god.
go. What was after Heward's spice pouch?
The wings of flying,
Wings of Flying, yes, and then
winged boots,
yes.
instrument of illusions,
Instrument of illusion. Yes.
and then the instrument of scribing.
Can I just ask as well? Just
Yeah.
Just because I probably won't I may not get another shopping thing, but I really need to know what is Anstrith Happert?
I think
It's-
it's the harp. Right?
Oh, is that a
I'm not
typo?
sure. Is it? It's
The
it's
third
a
from the bottom. And
hold on, it has-
Anstrith
it-
Happert.
Anstruth. Yeah, it's supposed to be harp. It is
Oh.
one. Yeah, it's supposed to be harp. It is one of the various instrument of bards items.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
I like
harp.
Happert better.
Okay.
Happert.
Haproot.
Okay.
Monstrous. Monstrous harp. Got it.
Here we go. You want to know these things, how, if you can nick them. I'm gonna say that Heward's handy spice pouch, probably. They have several of them just hanging on a rack. That probably you'd guesstimate that they probably wouldn't be paying much attention. You probably wouldn't get into too much trouble for it. It doesn't seem to be like rare or anything. But I will say you can only go for 2 of these items.
All right. For this hour or in total?
For this hour.
Okay, easy then.
Easy then. Wow.
Okay.
I look at
It's
Aussie's
hard.
face of disapproval every time.
I'm just no. I 1000%. I love it, but I'm just like, this could go so bad.
Oh, then we just have like a jailbreak session where we just get George out. Like it'll be fun.
You
Oh
think
no,
with
we
this sleight of hand
legally
they could
distance
keep-
ourselves and disavow all knowledge of the person named George.
Despite the fact that he was in the Vanguard as we fought in the most public way possible.
I will say, just so you know, the easiest item if you wanted to nick something would be the spice pouch, and the hardest would be the wings of flying.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Thankfully, the wings of flying were the least interesting thing on my list, so let's go. I do really want to get none of that spice pouch.
Okay.
I'm going for the spice pouch first.
If you go to jail over a spice pouch,
Make
I will
a stealth check.
17.
Make a sleight of hand check.
34.
Can we just, for context,
my God.
everyone watching, the highest listed DC in the manuals is 30. That is supposed to be something that is near impossible to achieve. So yeah, you have a Heward's handy spice pouch.
It's just gone. It just disappears.
I mean, there were several
Where'd it
like
go?
hanging on a rack, and you just walked by, and one was suddenly missing.
Hey, mate, who
It just
knew
got
if it
stuck
was
to my
actually there in the
suction
first
cups
place?
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you literally just walked by, like holding your hand out like you might a wind chime, and then one was just stuck to your hand when you look at it. Oh my god, how did that happen?
Oh no, what happened?
Oh no,
I
what happened?
suddenly
George
have
is
a
gonna
lot
come
more
back with a
confidence.
harp and wings.
No, I'm just waiting for that natural one to come through. And...
No.
We don't
That'll be
Energy
me
when I'm
watching
doing
you play.
nice things.
Okay, so what is the next item you would be going for?
What type of instrument is the instrument of illusions?
The instrument of illusion.
True, because if it's like a cello, that's a bit hard.
Yeah, I only have proficiencies in like 3 different.
It is
types.
a mandolin.
Can I play a mandolin?
It is a
I mean,
string instrument.
anyone
I'd say
can
if you
Play a
if,
mandolin.
yeah, I'd say if you have
well.
proficiency with a string instrument, you could figure it out.
Give me a second. I have to remember what a dulcimer is to see if it's a string instrument.
It is. It's a hammered string instrument, though. It's like a piano, but with your hands instead of keys.
And I don't think I would be able to play it because everything else is woodwinds.
Oh,
Dang,
I
I
really
really
want to
wanted
know
to.
what
Maybe you're
that
gonna
harp
learn
does,
it
though.
though.
I want to know so bad. If no one buys it,
Alright.
I'm going to look it up later.
No, what is it that you want to know?
Oh, I'm just like dying to know what that harp does.
Okay, well we can walk through it later.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. No,
That'd
that's
be
fine.
great. Because I'll be honest, a harp ain't gonna fit in anyone's cloak. Have you
No.
seen them? Have we all seen
No.
the harp?
That's why I
I
asked
mean,
what
it
type
could
of
be like a little,
instrument.
like
this
just a
was.
little harp, you know. Doesn't have to be like a full orchestral harp.
I mean,
I would like to try and go for the boots next,
The boots. Let's see.
and hope Ozzy didn't jinx me.
Okay,
Look.
well the boots are being sold. There are 2 pairs of these type of boots. They are being held a bit more tightly. You think they might be worth a little bit more. Are you just going straight for nicking them?
I would like to cause a disturbance to distract people.
Okay, how are you causing a disturbance?
This place probably isn't dirty enough to summon a bunch of rats, right?
Not right now. There would be like, it would be weird to see rats in this because there's like thick with people right now.
That's on self. Never mind. But I have a distance spell for meta magic.
Oh my god.
I would like to distance spell my gust of wind to make things in the shops go swirly, swirly.
Okay.
To make people panic and, not pay attention when the boots disappear.
Oh.
In this specific shop that you're going to?
A couple of shops down, close enough where it'll catch the people around me's attention, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
23?
23. You hide among the people. No one can see or hear you cast this spell. And as you flick your hand upwards, this gust of wind just comes through the crowd of people and hits this one shop that is selling scarves, silks, various cloths, and they just start flapping all over. People all start looking that way. Make a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
29 for stealth?
Yeah, you're good.
21 for sleight of hand.
You just make it.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
I was like,
You just make it, yes. So you managed to nick one pair of the winged boots. You do hear, no one is calling out for you, but you definitely hear someone go, where did they go? Where'd they go? Thief! Someone stole! But no one has clocked that it was you.
I'm gonna go find Nana immediately to use her back.
So I will say
Oh my
these also
lord.
do require attunement, but they come with a time limit. You can use the boots for up to 4 hours of flight. You can expend at a minimum 1 minute at a time. And you regain 2 hours of flying for every 12 hours you don't use them. But they can never have more than 4 hours charged up. So yeah. They do give you a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Can't George already fly?
Well, kind of.
I thought he
Limited.
got wings.
It's a bit more auspicious, I suppose.
Okay.
But yeah, you managed to get a hold of a pair of winged boots.
Heck.
We turn the camera over to the Twilight Theater, where currently Nana and Gerald have gotten their hands on some snacks. If you'd like to deduct maybe like 2 copper pieces.
Yeah.
You've got what is essentially like...
for my treat.
What you have is
Nana.
deep fried and buttered and salted little potato croquettes that you have
Oh.
like a little single-use fork.
Yum. God, I'm just getting hungry from
I'm making
everything.
myself
yeah.
hungry. What the fuck?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't have like a full theater performance planned out.
That's okay.
I was expecting just like a full, like, one-person play, you know.
Yeah,
just,
yeah. Why don't you just
you know,
well, you,
With
look,
interpretive
when
dance.
you freestyled
and-
that sad speech before, I fully believe that you can do whatever this is. Like,
Look,
yeah, and me and Cuddly will
Look.
just eat popcorn.
you'll eat popcorn. What you see is a reenactment on the main stage on this amphitheater. It's a full cast. It looks like they've been preparing this performance for some time. The acting is rather good, whereas you can see that the props and the decor has been rushed.
hmm.
They talk about the brave first shield Parkney returned to her title after the death of Irina. Led her forces into the deep and dangerous jungle. And you can see while this narrator is talking, there's performance happening. So it's very much a narrated play of improvisation. Braving the dangerous jungles, braving the fires and the fiends. Nothing can stop such a force as her, bolstered by her allies, and them by her. They navigate past mires and fleeing bees. At last, weeks in the thickest they reach the fungi majora at heart of the lush, and with fierce and decisive strike, they chase the demons away. And there's just this play as there are people dressed in these demon masks, and they're fighting against these people. They're dressed in papier-mâché armor, and they've got like blunted swords. And there's like a one scene, everyone stops, like they're moving in slow motion, and the person who's playing Parkney walks to the front of stage and holds a monologue about her dead daughter and the weight that she has to carry.
This is a personal attack?
Take this. What do you mean?
Every theater kid is just cringing right now.
I'm just disassociating the cringe inside of me, so I don't feel it, Cuddly. It's fine. No, it's fine, Cuddly. Just pretend it doesn't hurt you, and you'll be fine.
There is one mention, because as she's having this monologue talking about the death of her daughter and how she had retired, the people are making some space on the stage, and instead you see someone who's dressed similarly to the actor playing Parkney walks up in the background with this large shield. And you can tell from a distance that this shield has like been patched, like it's supposed to break or something. On the other side, you see someone walking up. You see this person in an obvious muscle suit, wearing what looks like a papier-mâché painted like a metal, and it is a crow's head stuck. And you recognize this figure because they're also holding a fake pick.
Oh, shit.
Who says something like, "You are weak human. I am strong demon. Die!" And you see like there's stage ninjas in black suits that come, and they have these like metal shards that they like pretend coming out of the ground, and one comes up and like pokes the actor, and you can see another one of the ninjas like tear a piece of her shield apart so it splits, and she like pretends to get hit like ah.
Wait, so
and you
is this-
remember seeing a sundered shield in the Surgard home.
Is this how the daughter died, or is this?
This is how the daughter died.
So this must have been before you guys got there.
Yeah.
I know Rudy's not there, but like, would Nana and Gerald be able to piece together that because we
Nana
killed...
wasn't there,
Oh,
but
Nana
Gerald,
wasn't there, so
Gerald
would
probably
clocked
figure it
that
out.
this is supposed to be the Juggernaut
Mm.
that then fused into the Pit Fiend.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, the timeline is that she died in the jungles almost a month before you saved Fungi Majora.
Yeah. Okay. So
We
we were
should
actually
tell-
over saving Vandoria at that time.
Yeah,
we
we
would have
should-
been like, way over here.
We should tell the woman that we actually avenged her daughter as well.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
So that is what the show is about, and then afterwards you see someone walks up and says, if you do stick around, we do also have a tribute reenactment of Arquana fighting the Hydra. If that's something you would like to watch, please. It is with our younger troops. They put a lot of effort into getting this together on such a short notice. We would really appreciate it a lot if you would stick around and just, watch and enjoy. And you see, like, they start clearing out, and you start seeing, like, little kids in these clothes coming out and talking on stage.
Oh yeah, Nana's gonna stay because she's of course gonna stay.
Yeah, the Hydra is
because-
actually, like, 5-10-year-olds holding hands with different colored like helmets in snake form.
Dude, she's
Yeah.
giving them a standing ovation. You know she is. Like, that's great.
Yeah, you also realize that there's like a sixth one crawling on all fours behind, like holding a tail.
Getting really into it, and I can appreciate that. Look, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You also see this like really annoyed teenager, like 14, 15-year-old in old age makeup playing Arcana and like hating it. Hating it.
I'm just gonna disassociate. It's so perfect.
I'm having flashbacks.
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Like
It's
people
so
who
great.
know,
This
they
is
know.
very relatable.
When you were like, just like hating the old age makeup, and you're like,
I think
Yeah.
I think Orb and I have no like link to any of this, so we're
Oh,
just
this
sitting
is-
there.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
like,
much.
this- I'm hoping every theater kid out there just know that this comes from personal experience, and I hate it.
oh, this was the funniest thing. Like this, this has been the funniest thing.
Because you gotta know that no matter what it looks like from the outside, the people putting these plays on usually give it their all, no matter what it comes across as.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
But yeah, that is.
that's great.
We then come into the 2 p.m. hour. This is the last opportunity to eat at the buffet
Oh man, let's go to the
in the
buffet.
Palace
Yeah.
of Promiscuity.
Mhm.
Is anyone else going there to eat, or what else are you doing?
Arthur's still hungry.
I'm just gonna hang with Nana pretty much.
Okay. Are we gonna assume that everyone goes there to eat?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
I need to regroup with Nana before I get caught.
You regroup with the group. You all head towards. You meet up in the Circle of Wonders. You head towards the palace. You can see their outdoor serving area is bustling with people, and they do have like a big jar filled with coins, and it is very much like pay what you feel is worth, and feel free to add extra. All the money goes to the families of the people who lost someone in this skirmish.
what would be the approximate value of what's in the jar right now?
In the jar?
Yep.
Make a perception check.
Quick math.
16.
16. There's mostly silvers and coppers, handful of gold pieces. You do spot like maybe a handful platinum total, but you can't see it all. You'd guesstimate somewhere in the 1,500 gold range.
Okay.
Uh,
Nana would
Rudy-
put like 5 gold in, I think. Yeah.
Rudy,
And I would say that Rudy would know, looking at the food, like the buffet, you would probably clock that the average value of this would have been like 2.5 silver.
yeah. Rudy will make sure none of the other party members are watching, and he will slip a platinum into the jar.
You see one of the workers sees this and just gives you like a very gentle nod.
Rudy nods back.
And you see the workers, they're all wearing very light clothing, but they're working very professionally. They bus tables, they fill up with the food, and it is delicious. It is an open buffet of very much seafood, a few hearty root vegetables. You see various types of dressings and sauces. There's a salad bar. And there's just plenty of good food, and you can hear people talking about all the things they've seen. You hear some people mentioning your fight in the arena. And you see, like, there's like a little child, a little girl that's just pointing and like at all of you.
We
Yeah,
wave.
I do put 5 gold in into the jar as we enter as well.
All of you can put the amount that you feel it's worth, or if you wouldn't put anything, that's completely fine.
Yep.
But do know that you cannot take money out of this. It's like one of those bowls that just has.
I wasn't going to.
No, it's
George
just you
isn't
can't
evil.
change.
But
I was gonna
you can
give money, not take.
you can all take a short rest if you would like.
Nice.
Not
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
I
During
don't
our
think
short
we
rest,
used
can I
anything.
exasperate the rumors about the Vanguard and add the black when people are talking about the Vanguard? So then they
Make a
talk more
persuasion
about-
check.
Yes.
18.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you start like hyping up the reputation.
Nice.
You start hearing some people say like, "Oh, they're actually called the Vanguard of the Black."
George
And,
pointedly looks at Rudy and says, "See, sometimes it's for good."
George,
Oh.
I know
but
it's
yes.
mostly for good.
Oh, Nana wanted to do something. Oh, she will turn to George and go, "Oh, George, well, I won this, but I don't think I can cover all this up. It's too precious. So, I know you had a time when you were hoping you had some more of this, and I
You
hope this
remembered
helps
that
you."
story.
I
And
did.
Nana, you're way too beautiful for this makeup. Don't
Oh,
even
you.
fret,
Oh,
dear.
stop you. Oh, tell me more, but stop.
So yes, you get these face paints. George, take a minute to apply, but then you gain the benefits of disguise self for 1 hour.
Oh, Nana, I also won you a present too.
Oh, did you? Oh, you precious.
I think you would really. It's for cooking. It's for spices.
Oh, wonderful. And this is the spice pouch. Yeah.
Yeah, Heward's handy spice pouch.
Nice. I'm writing that
And
down.
it is exactly what Nana would like. It is perfect.
I love that.
The gift exchange.
The gift exchange. That's it.
After seeing this, Rudy would go, "Oh, that's right, Gerald. You got me something. I'm so sorry. I didn't have time to open it earlier."
You walked away, and I
No,
was. It's fine.
No,
Is
Gerald.
this the
Gerald,
Valentine's
I
episode?
honestly
As you're
did not
sitting,
have time.
as you're sitting, you see an attendant walk up. This very, very like soft complexion, very soft features. A half-elven figure walks up as you're like taking your backpack around Rudy and says, "Would you like us to heat this for you?" And gestures towards your pie form.
Oh, certainly. That would be amazing. Thank you.
No issue. And just picks it up, and you see their hands just start glowing, and all of you see that all of a sudden there's like a poof of smoke, and you have a pie. And just puts it back
Nice.
down again.
Very nice.
Rudy, can he still shed tears?
Yes,
I feel like he should.
sort of.
Rudy pushes one out. He like really works. This is
Phrasing though.
Anyway, the gift that you got me, Gerald.
Yes, well, feel free to open it.
Rudy opens it up. Oh, what is it? What does
It's,
Rudy got?
you open the box, and there's a pair of green leafy shoes.
Ooh. Ooh.
And they have some obvious elven styling. And Gerald goes, "Oh, these are boots of elven kind. They should help with all of your jingly jangly."
Oh, you mean does it muffle the noise I make?
Yes, you won't make any sound no matter what you step on.
That is, you have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving
need that.
silently. Would that just counteract the disadvantage?
Yes, but it would not help you in situations where you're trying to just outright hide.
Yeah, but in terms of moving silently.
But as far as
right.
the
Yeah.
sound goes,
It muffles the sound. It doesn't
Mm.
obfuscate any of your
Yeah,
visuals.
of course.
But yes, it obfuscates sound.
Does it require attunement?
nope.
I think so. Doesn't it? Are you sure? We double check.
Oh, I mean,
That's-
I'll
that's
add it
pretty
to
cool.
I'll add it to my equipment and see what it says.
Yep, wondrous item, uncommon, no attunement required.
Holy heck!
Oh, there you go. Speaking
Yeah.
of shoes, is George wearing his new
Oh
shoes?
my god.
Oh no, because he does not want to get caught with them. He has given them to Nana to put in the bag.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. They're in the bag of holding, I guess.
I
Hold
just
on.
want to.
Let me
I just want to
make that a
say,
note. Yeah.
D&D Beyond is doing a really cool thing where it actually shows me that I have both advantage and disadvantage, and that it cancels out on the.
Yeah.
That's
actually
really
really
cool.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is straight rolls for
Yeah.
Rudy now.
So
Just
now Rudy
normal
gets a
roll.
-1 on his roll to begin
There you
with.
go.
I mean, usually you have the +10 from Pass Without Trace as well. But
That's true.
is there anything else you would like to do during this short rest while you're eating?
Nana wanted to ask Gerald if the
Hmm?
crow-headed person was like, she just wanted to like talk about the play and be like, oh yeah, wasn't that nice with all the little
Hmm.
kids? And then
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
no, I've never been to a play before. That was my first time.
oh well, I hope it was to your liking.
It was. I mean, I kind of understand the attraction to pretending to be someone else for a time.
Yeah. And then she just kind of goes, so, I mean, I wasn't there. You know, the one with the crow head. I don't know if that was just a costume. Is that what it looked like? What did you
It
fight
did.
anyway?
It did remind me quite of the demon we fought. I wonder if that was actually reported as such. Maybe, perhaps it was plaguing them for a time.
Well, perhaps this was less of a we didn't get included and more of just this was before we came here.
Yes. And it was who was the person supposed to be with the shield?
Oh, that was Irina. I can't speak it, but yeah, that
Which is
it
the one.
was
Yes.
yeah, Irina.
Irina Shurgard.
The daughter, the one
Oh.
Rudy's going to.
Oh, right. Yes. So it was about her then. I was trying a lot of there was a lot of monologuing in it, and it kind of I kind of glazed over in some bits, but that was what it was about. Yes, it was a retelling of a supposedly true tale. So that would have been what we saw, the shield. Huh.
I would say so.
Well, I guess we did them a good turn. Well, I mean, who haven't we done a good turn by getting rid of a demon that's attacking everyone?
True. Except for maybe Amanda. I don't think we've done her any good yet. But we will.
Amanda.
The guard captain that like hates
Yeah,
it.
Amanda
Oh,
Clark.
Amanda.
That
Yeah.
Amanda.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've done plenty for her.
She's currently nursing a migraine that suddenly spiked.
Nice. She doesn't
You
know
wrap
why,
up your
but-
food. You see people starting to flock towards the arena, and as it's getting time for round 2, you get back down. You're led down back into the dressing room. You do see now that there's one group less. The 4 Warners are not back because since they forfeited in the first round. But as you're
They
stepping down, you
forfeited.
see the help is already there. They're getting ready since they are now first up. They are being led towards the gate already. You see talking currently with their like masks up. They're all seem to be apparently they're some of them ran out and bought some cookies that they're now snacking on. Yes. And you see the alumni
Go
naughty
ahead.
getting ready for them being next up. You do also see the Gold Guard getting ready. And as you step into number 4, there is a note that says Rudy on it.
Oh, excellent. A reply. Rudy opens up the note.
A reply
Yeah.
to what?
Oh, I the gnome that I've been trying to reach. I think they're part of the other team. So I left a note.
Oh,
just to
okay.
go,
Oh,
hopefully
Rudy,
it
I
was.
did want to ask. So that's so exciting. I got so distracted by cookies.
That's fair. I would also get distracted by cookies. Do you have any?
Oh, Rudy, the note. Focus.
Oh, the notes, yes.
And the note says, the note says, where it says Rudy, and then you open it, and it says, focusing on match, see you at Champions Dinner, or in battle for the King's Dinner.
Oh. Right, that's it. We're winning this thing. I mean, we were winning it before, but we're going to win it now.
All right, how flashy do we want to make round 2?
The flashier, the better.
All right, who's going to do what flashies? Because we need to save some for the next round, because they mentioned a round 3 earlier. So we need to make it flashier and flashier. So we need to start planning the flashies out.
I would like to take a hit, and I'll dramatically remove my face.
We're supposed to do that round 3, remember? That's
Yes,
what the dude said?
yes, but that... Oh, you're talking round 2.
Yes. This round. The one we're currently on, Rudy.
Sorry, I was thinking about what flavor cookies I wanted Nana to
Rudy,
make
man.
next.
Rudy!
You just... You take your mask. Rudy shoves the helmet
All right.
to Gerald.
Gerald, you're the flashiest person I've ever met in my entire life. What do you got?
Oh, I'm not quite sure how to take that. Sure. Let's see. I've got. Well, there's always more fireballs. I've got several different rays I can throw at things, I guess.
Oh, I can summon things.
I
Oh,
could-
no,
I
you can
could-
turn into things, can you? Can you turn into that one creature that the one people had?
Which one are you talking about?
Is
your
it the one I
neighbor
think you're
person.
talking about?
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
George is talking about the K-Hound. Was it a K-Hound?
Oh.
Because we've seen Nana
Oh.
turn into it a few times, so... we
yes,
wouldn't-
yes, I can turn into that.
Can you turn
Um,
into anything big, with sharp teeth, maybe little arms?
I'm checking. I don't
I
think
think
I
you.
can.
I think you can go as high as a CR1 since you're not
Yeah.
a moon druid,
Yeah.
but you can
I-
fly if you
I
would.
can
like to.
fly.
I think almost everyone in the party could fly if we really wanted them to.
Yeah. Oh, I can turn into a. Yeah, I can
K-Hound,
turn
yeah.
into a velociraptor. Yeah. Yeah. I
Just to
always
make sure.
could. I've been able to do
Could.
that for forever. They're just a tiny beast, so they're not that much use.
Like you
What
can turn
if-
into an actual velociraptor.
Yes.
Josie,
Yes.
what if I gave a velociraptor turned Nana a potion of growth? What would happen in that case?
Big
Only
raptor.
one way to find out.
Big raptor.
I will say though, from a mechanical standpoint, it's cool, but it's not really a good idea.
What about enlargement?
Enlargement.
I mean, it doesn't really add to any hit points or AC.
We're talking flashy though, right? Big
Yeah, you're
raptor.
talking
talking
flashy.
flashy.
Big raptor.
I
But
mean,
there's already another team with a big raptor.
Yeah, we're just copying. I don't
What
know.
about a mammoth?
not a
Do
mammoth.
I don't really want to go down a pet like to me. I don't know. It feels too similar. I'd
As you're
rather
having
not.
this conversation, the only one who's currently watching the first round of combat is Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur, you see the help run up and fight against this massive, hulking creature with 4 tentacles and a huge mouth, and it's running on 2 little legs.
Oh my
And it's
lord.
got like flailing these tentacles, and you can see on its head is like a little like periscope looking thing with several eyes on the end.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, and there you can see
What
like
an
you see
Australian
the silver-haired elf is just like
Mm.
shooting arrows at it. Once again, this time you see the little gnome is doing like dust angels in the sand. And while the others are just like full on. Now they look they don't look like they're struggling. They look like they've got into like, okay, we're
A
making
rhythm.
a spectacle.
There. Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Arthur sort of is taking notes at this point in time. He's actually writing down some stuff because he's noticed the rest of the group ain't looking. So he's just like, oh,
Listen,
Make a perception check for me, or investigation check rather.
investigation. We'll look at it. First 10 makes that a 14.
14. The only thing you get information on really is that at one point it grabs the K-Hound and swallows it whole.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
So don't
Yeah,
be something
but
bigger.
just
Okay,
as
I get
it
I
does,
get
you
it.
see the
I have
orc
an
fella
idea.
with the racker just like smash it in the stomach, and it
Are
like
you gonna
spits
kill it
the
from the
dog up
inside?
again.
are you
Oh
gonna
my
kill it on the
God.
inside, Rudy?
I have an idea.
Toad, I hate it.
Do we remember the giant worm?
Oh no!
Oh, you mean this Chick's bottle?
Yes, exactly. Do you remember my little ploy with the anti-life shell?
Oh, you're going inside. Oh, that's fine. You get to do that. I'm done. I saw the K-Hound go, and I'm not following. Mm-mm.
And I'm also resistant to acid if the anti-life shell goes down as well. So stomach acid.
This is the best and also the worst.
All right,
So
so you're
you're-
going.
I'm going to emerge victorious from the beast's innards as it explodes.
You
You're
want to
going.
do hell?
As
or
you
good?
say that, we're gonna time skip a little bit forward. It's your turn to get up because we got a few minutes left, but I think you're gonna wrap this battle up quite quickly. So we're gonna see if we can get this round 2.
Oh God.
Close
Is that
down.
flashy enough for you, George?
Yeah, again, you're presented by the MC, whose name, by the way, just so you know, is Hooler O. McAvee.
Nice.
No. So you are led out into the arena once more, and as the gates, before they even start opening, where do you want to position yourself? We're gonna
Arthur's
go
going
back to
range
battle.
this
Back to the
time.
battle map. Sorry?
Set up battle.
Arthur's gonna go range this time.
Yeah. So, Arthur, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to shackle to you, and I need my battery this time.
Oh, okay. I suppose I can handle a bit of a whack.
Rudy confidently steps forward to the front.
George
Is
gonna
Gerald
stay-
wearing his helmet again? Is he Gerald Thazar?
Oh yeah. Gerald Tazar makes a return.
Gerald Thazar. Okay, where does George want to go?
George wants to be near Arthur in case of needs of heals.
Nice. Nana will be like a little bit further, like maybe one square up, but like a little bit behind Rudy. Yeah, pretty much right
Rudy
there.
is the meat shield that will be eaten.
Oh yeah.
You're led out, and almost immediately you hear like boom against a metal grate, and it is lifted up by these tentacles. And we're gonna immediately roll initiative as this thing just comes launching out, just barreling towards all of you, running with tentacles and these tiny little goat feet.
So wait,
towards
we
Actually
you.
come
We didn't get
through.
a chance to prep an action this time, or?
No, not this
Oh,
time.
wow. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Just going for it.
Uh-oh.
Arthur's
That's,
only got a 10.
I don't think mine showed up.
that's
Arthur got a 10.
I
Yeah.
was hoping to prep
Oh wait,
that.
it did. It did. I think
was
it's broken
hoping
now,
to
so I'm
prep
just
the
gonna use it.
anti-life
What did you get, Cuddly?
I got a 7, but it didn't quite show up.
7.
I think it's just borked.
I don't see anyone else showing up. Rudy, you
got
have
a
a
5.
5.
Yep.
Gerald got a
11, I think it was.
11, and George
15.
15. So as this thing comes barreling out of the gate, the frog hemoth comes towards you all.
Oh my god.
No.
This is an actual thing, by the way.
Oh,
For those
I
who
love
don't
it.
really
I
play.
love it.
It is coming barreling towards you. It's got 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is going to immediately lash out. Let's see. With
Rudy
two
is
of its
standing
tentacles.
confidently
Yes.
out with his staff.
So two of its tentacles shoot out. Let's double check this thing. One actually goes for you, Gerald. They elastically launches out towards you and starts trying to wrap around Gerald or Geralfasar in the air.
Mhm.
It's a natural one. You definitely just dodge away from it.
No, but it's just gonna be like a crossed arms and just head tilt, and it's just on the side. I'm like, oh my God, pathetic.
And your voice booms across the arena, and people
Oh
are
my God.
cheering. Another one comes for you, Rudy. 13 to hit. I'm rolling shit.
That actually doesn't hit. That
And-
doesn't hit, no.
Doesn't hit.
He's like, I didn't get hit.
You did not get hit.
No!
No.
It is too far away to bite anyone. Instead, it is going to just reel its head back, and this long, elastic, thin tongue with all these this spiny prongs on it shoots out. This one towards Nana. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh God, that's the worst.
No, why does
that's
Nana
a
have to be such a
6.
snack?
Nana's
That
gonna
has to
be
be
a
such
snack.
a snack.
Yeah.
You are pulled into it, next to it, and it is going to try to bite you.
That
Oh,
was
great.
not the plan, you hideous thing.
21.
Yeah. Okay. A bite will hit. Just one though. Just one, Josie.
Just
more of a
one.
Just
nibble,
one.
you
Just
know?
one. Just
Just
a
one.
little nibble.
Okay. You take 27 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed.
Oh, I do get swallowed. Okay, I'm just gonna keep
Oh
track
my
of
gosh.
and my
I'm-
thing
you
is
can
not
turn into.
27
so
points,
upset.
so we're at 60. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
George, it is your turn. You just witnessed Nana get swallowed by this froghemoth creature.
Yeah, that kind of changed what I was gonna do. It was supposed to be Rudy who got swallowed. not
I know, right? I'm furious.
Why can't
It's
you never
okay,
get the
I'm
aggro when
fine.
you...
Nana, you are considered blinded and restrained.
That makes sense, but my mouth can still run, which is the important part.
It stinks.
Okay, George.
I'm looking for a... Oh, there we go. That didn't pick out, did it?
I don't know. You're
Nope,
muted.
we didn't hear anything.
Dang it, the push talk didn't work. I said I wanted to cast suggestion to tell it to spit Nana out and eat Rudy.
Okay, what is the limitation of suggestion?
Limited to a
Amazing.
sentence or two.
No, I'm talking like, does it need to be able to understand you? Does it need to be able to speak your language?
They need to be able to hear and understand me, and they can't be immune to charm effects.
Okay, it cannot understand you. You would know that this is not going to work. It cannot understand you.
All right, then I am gonna hit it with the
It-
dissonant whispers.
Yeah, all you hear is.
Fair.
Dissonant
And-
whispers? That's a saving throw for me, right?
A wisdom one, yes.
Wisdom. I get a natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
Dang.
I believe it's
Wow.
still half damage.
Yeah, so half of 8.
4 points of damage.
I rolled
Uh,
really badly.
Yeah, you can see this little periscope with 3 eyeballs on it. All 3 turns towards you, George.
Oh.
Anything else on your turn?
I back up and go into the shadows and try and get it as low as light as possible and hope that my ribbons effect will help me out here.
Okay. Gerald, it is your go. Arthur Orblet, you're up next.
All right. So I sort of like fly up, sort of center behind the party, and make just an absolute
Off man.
the most overacted kind of wizardy bullshit hand gestures to cast Scorching Ray at it.
Okay, nice. Okay, shoot all the rays. How many rays do you have?
Oh, so many rays. How many rays is it?
Depends on what level you
three
cast it.
additional, so it's
So 6 total.
6 total rays. Yeah, it's a lot of rays.
That's a lot of rays.
All right, here
yeah,
we go. Let's
roll.
start rolling. First one. That's a natural
First one
one.
goes.
14 to hit.
14 just hits, but it is
Oh
a
my
natural
God.
one, so it is an auto miss. Sorry.
Oh, that's sad. But at least I know that anything above a 1 is
So
going to
you shoot the first ray, and you see this periscope of eyes does the same thing with just. And it
I
looks
was
back up
aiming for
towards
the
you.
eye stock. I was getting a little bit too cocky there, but was
Yeah,
that
and they look towards you like, oh yeah, two could play that game.
but maybe that was a thing. Here we go. Here comes the second beam.
Yep.
That's, I mean, it's going to hit because it's not a 1.
28 hits. Yep.
7 fire damage on that one.
7 points
That's
of
2.
fire damage. Yes.
The third one hits.
Yep.
And 6 fire damage. These are terrible damage rolls. So this is number 4. Hits.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as you don't roll a natural 1, you will
That's what
hit.
I'm saying, yeah. 11 fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Why is this music being so
Number
weird?
5 hits.
Let's go here.
10 fire damage. And final number 6 hits. Oh, max damage 12.
12.
A good balance of rolls.
Yeah.
So
See,
yeah, so basically what I imagine is sort of like arcs his hands in these big sort of like overly dramatic circles as like each little ball of fire, if you will, like lights up around him, and then he sort of just like gestures each one to fire off his
just-
array. Yeah, exactly. The first one like goes for the eye stalk and it bends to the side, but then the others are all just like
Yeah, and it starts getting pummeled, smoke, pieces. It's part of it is singed, and it just looks up at you, and you realize it is resistant.
cursed resistance. That's all right because it just makes more of a show.
Yeah, so it just looks up at you, and you see like the tentacles are like slowing down, like it's getting ready for something.
Oh shit!
Arthur Oblet the Third, your go.
Arthur's gonna shoot his bow.
Oh my god, you're gonna aim and lose.
Aim and lose.
Lose.
That's my favorite.
And he shoots
Let's go.
for an 18.
18 hits.
And he shoots for
Actually, for,
9
as
points
he's
damage.
doing this, would I be allowed to like as loudly as I can? I go, Arthur Oblet the Third, aim and loose. and
I love it.
I really want to start a chant in the crowd where they're like,
Amen.
And you start hearing,
Amen.
aim
Amen.
and loose, aim and loose, aim and
So
loose.
good.
aim and loose.
There is no sneak attack on this, but you do 9 points of piercing damage with your first shot.
That's the lowest I can even get.
Okay.
Second shot turns up. It was a 19, which is 32.
32 hits.
And from that, it got to 11.
11. So you shoot 2 arrows at it. Choo, choo. Hit like in one of the tentacles, jerks backwards, and it flexes, and the arrow snaps. It's just about to snap, and it disappears. It just leaves these 2 bleeding holes in its tentacle. You still have a bonus action.
Arthur's gonna prepare a lightning arrow for the next attack.
Okay, so
Oh.
as you're drawing, you're
Big
preparing.
finisher.
You draw, and everyone in the crowd starts going, aim and loose, as the bow starts crackling with lightning. You're adding the show. You get that like moment where this piece like lightning bolts that streak off the ground, like
Yes.
as you're just charging up the arrow. Nana,
Yes.
your go. You are inside the froghemoth, and I'm going to need you to you're going to immediately
Yes.
take
That's okay.
13 points of acid damage.
That is understandable. So, I have a question. I'm just marking that down. Let's see. Okay. I do have a question for you, Josie. So it says that I can still cast spells, but would concentration spells be allowed, or is that like not a thing? Or I have to
No,
get
it's
a
still
certain...
allowed. It's just you take damage every turn, so it might be
Yeah.
you have to roll concentration checks.
Okay, fine. I'll hit.
Also, you're considered you're hitting pathing out.
I'm hidden pathing out
I love that.
as a bonus action.
I don't think you can though, because you are
can I do?
restrained.
Path.
Your speed is considered 0.
Oh, so I could teleport into the stomach.
No, you are in the stomach, but you
Like, I
cannot
could
get
teleport.
anywhere.
Only in the stomach. That's okay. That's fine. My next question
mean,
is,
would
how
that
big
require-
is this beast?
Wait,
the
hold
wording
on.
Hidden Path?
Yeah, what is the wording on hidden path?
As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet, or you can use your action to teleport one willing creature you touch up to 30 feet to an unoccupied
No, that's not
space.
actually.
You can
You're
see.
not actually.
I can't see
Oh.
anything. I can't see
That's-
anything, which is
okay,
okay. I'm
Burrow
gonna
to the butthole.
That's
I
what
hate it
Rudy
here.
was gonna do.
I hate it here. Don't worry, Rudy. I'm gonna do you proud. I'm gonna do you proud. I'm gonna just ask Josie what would you class this as? Is this a huge beast? Is this a
This
large
is-
beast?
This is a huge creature. Yes, it is huge.
Okay. Okay, just checking my what my spell says.
How tall is that?
Okay.
Huge. It is at least 15 feet. Like.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. It
It's
doesn't
big.
specifically say. I'm summoning a giant constrictor snake inside the monster,
Uh-oh.
which is also a
Okay.
huge beast. Do you remember that like rock python that tried to like eat an alligator and then they both died?
I'm.
You wanted flashy.
Like,
So, as okay, no,
Ribbit
as
snake.
Arthur, as Geralthasar has belted it with these fires, Arthur is charging up a lightning arrow. All of a sudden, you just see the froghemoth go. And you see out of its mouth, you just see this serpent's head, like, come out and starts like slithering out of its mouth with Nana attached to its back. And you just see like in the face of the froghemoth, and it's just salivating, going like. And I'm gonna say roll 4d12 for me.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Can you please beat it so Rudy could just stand there having done nothing again?
Please, please
Please
started
start
their chant going like Bella Bora.
Oh my god. So that one's an 11. That one is
Okay.
an 8. And that one is a 10. So 18 and 29 altogether.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
my actual dice thing is
No, it's
broken,
good.
So,
Yeah, this thing is now bloodied.
nice.
It is not looking good, and you can see along the saliva, there's just like blood coming out of its mouth. You can see there's like stretch marks in its jowls. Like,
That's gonna be a bad time.
Rudy, it's your turn.
Right.
Nana's now riding this massive snake that's just like crawled out of the creature's mouth.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
She gives Rudy's the thumbs up.
That's
Slayer?
yeah.
I will say that, Arthur, you do spot someone in the crowd who's now profusely vomiting on the bed.
Look what you did.
Alright, Rudy walks up to it,
Yeah?
and puts a hand on its stomach
Uh-huh.
and casts Vampiric Touch.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it rolls a 12.
12 is
Ah.
not enough.
Are
What, you might get
shitting?
eaten?
You put your hand on it, and you feel all cocky and coy, and then you just like slip off because it's just covered in its own saliva, and it's like the magic takes effect just as you let go, and your hand is just drenched in goop. You still have bonus action.
I don't want it. I want to cast Vampiric Touch again.
Okay.
No, that won't work.
Vampiric touch still is. It's a concentration spell, so you can do it like
Oh.
every
You can
turn
keep
now.
Slapping him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not at 7th level. I can't. Okay. Well, he'll attempt it at the end. Yeah.
Well, you can't do it this turn. It's more like it lasts, so
Ah,
you
okay,
can
well,
do
ignore
it
that. Ignore
subsequent
that then.
turns without having to
Right.
cast the
Yeah.
spell.
Okay. In that case, he will just look at his hand and go, "Huh. You're not playing by the rules." and he starts telling it off. It's like, first of all, you were supposed to eat meat. Completely off script. I mean, we made it work, but you are impossible to work with. Just, honestly, why can't you just stick to... We had this whole thing worked out. And then
It eats you. Yes! With a 29 to hit. As you're just,
Thank
as you're
you!
just going off on it, just oh.
Thank you!
Does not learn his lesson.
Afterwards, it is going to again lash out with tentacles. One is going for Arthur, and one is going for Nana.
No!
Arthur first. Arthur against you. A tentacle comes in with a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Oh no.
Nana to hit you is an 18.
18. Will hit. Am I still on my snake?
You're on the snake.
I'm
Yeah.
on the snake. What happens?
It is 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are
Okay.
grappled.
I'm grappled. Okay, but I'm
Yeah.
still on the snake. Fantastic.
You're
I don't
still
think
on
you
the
can beat
snake.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think you
yeah.
can get that down again. Okay.
And it is going to try and shoot its tongue at Arthur. It wants nothing to do with Nana anymore.
That
So
is
Arthur,
fair
I'm gonna
enough.
need you to make a strength saving
Oh,
throw.
so now I'm not enough of a meal for you?
You
What
still
the-
have your belt
Yes.
on, Arthur.
Your skin and
It's
bones.
a 19.
19 is enough. The tongue grabs onto you, and you're just standing firm with your arrow charging up lightning. It tries to
Sweet.
yank you, and you just pull back, and it comes loose.
Sweet.
George, it is your turn. Actually, at the end of its turn, it is going to back up. I will say, Nana, your snake gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take that. We're absolutely gonna take that. Hold on, my little thing just went down. Where are you? Giant.
George, get ready. You're up. Gerald, you're next.
Yep.
I'm just letting
Other.
Nana do the attack of opportunity
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, prepare anything you want to do on your turn.
Giant. There you are. I would like to constrict. if I
You have to
can.
do an
Let's see.
attack.
That is an attack. So it is an 18, and the escape
No, that-
DC is 16.
Oh, it is an
18.
attack.
I think it's an 18
Yeah,
that
you
hits.
hit. So it
Yeah.
it can't move away. It is stuck next to the
stuck.
snake.
Oh.
As it tries to back off, the
You can
snake
play that game.
immediately just, you know, one might argue that snakes are natural predators of frogs.
That
It
is
is questionable
exactly what I
in
was
this
gonna
instance, as this is not a frog, it's a froghemoth.
So,
But
yeah,
still,
this-
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
just
gosh.
like crunching down on. It deals 17 points of bludgeoning damage as well. This frog is now looking like it's having a really, really bad day. George, what do you want to do?
I want to cast Dissonant Whisper so it gets another attack of opportunity.
It
tries to
cannot
run.
move. It is grappled. It has a speed of 0. It would not be able to move, and it does not trigger any more opportunity
Aw.
attacks.
Dang it. Then I'm just gonna Chaos Bolt it.
Okay,
Quality bolt.
quality bolt. Gives
I
the
had to
chaos
choose a
bolt.
type, sorry. 12. Does probably not hit.
12 does not hit. You shoot the bolt, and You have to veer off just as you're about to aim, because otherwise you would have hit Nana, who's on the snake's head, and the snake is now preparing, unhinging its jaw, coming down towards the Froghemo's head.
Hang on.
Don't worry about it, Rudy.
There's
only
another
thing
exit,
that-
Rudy. It's okay.
The only thing Rudy realizes is that it's getting very tight in there. George, anything else on your turn?
Oh, healing word.
Healing words? I don't know, George?
I cannot do that actually. That is a spell, not a cantrip.
Okay, anything else with your bonus action?
I will. No, actually,
Okay.
because I cannot see Rudy to give him inspiration.
No, you cannot. Gerald, you're up next. Arthur, you're after. We are almost done. I know we're going over, and I know Orb is looking like he's about to pass out. I'm so sorry. I thought this would go a lot faster, but you know, shit happens.
It's all right.
Okay, Gerald.
All right. Well, who's after me? Sorry, is it
Arthur is after you.
Arthur? Okay. Can I fly over the top of him?
Okay.
The froghemoth,
Yes.
and I would like to hold the casting of lightning bolt directly down through it,
Okay.
timed for when Arthur releases his lightning arrow.
Okay.
Again, Rudy's in there. Just
Yeah, you're a tank, bro.
Okay.
You've tanked this disintegration rate. You're fine.
Okay.
hasn't
no,
shackled with anyone.
Arthur, it is your go, unless Gerald wants to do something with bonus action as well.
No. All
Okay.
I'm going to do with my bonus action is start revitalize that aim and loose chant.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone's getting ready. Everyone's
as
hyping up.
lightning starts like arcing out of my staff as well.
So that's the damage if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
28.
28 hits. Yes. So you deal 21 points of. I'm gonna do a dex save, which I failed. So
That's the lightning
yeah.
bolt.
Hold on, because this thing has what is considered shock susceptibility. It is resistant to lightning damage, but it does get some debuffs when hit with lightning damage. So
Oh.
we're gonna do Arthur's arrow first.
Yeah.
You did 21 points. I'm actually gonna need Nana and the snake to do dexterity saving throws as well. And Rudy also with disadvantage. Rudy.
That's okay. He has a +0 on the saving throw, so that's a natural 20 that he can't use. So
one
thanks for
is-
that.
The snake got
unless
an
you roll doubles.
18,
Nope.
Snake got an 18.
and the Nana
Snake-
got a 17 because she's a little
Okay.
less spry than it.
Okay, so Nana and Snake. Snake takes 6 points of lightning damage. Nana
Okay.
takes 13 points of lightning damage.
Ouch.
No, wait. What is the DC?
15.
No, Nana, you also take half. You're doing good. You also take 6 points.
Oh, no,
Rudy-
oh, that's nice.
Rudy, you take
We're at
13 points of
24.
lightning damage.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right.
And then for the lightning bolt,
Wait, Rudy,
I
are you
am
hooked
going-
up to someone as a battery?
Nope.
Oh, I
Didn't
was
get a
like,
chance to.
I'm gonna need the Froghemoth now rolls its dex saves with disadvantage because of the shock susceptibility, and Rudy does so as well because he's inside its stomach.
He's rolling disadvantage
So
anyway.
we're gonna need both Rudy and Froghemoth to roll some dex saves.
Oh man.
Well, that's a 10, so I think we can say.
I
with
got a
confidence-
17.
That's 17.
good enough.
Dang.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh.
No.
It's a
So
DC
what is the
19.
What is the
Wow.
full damage for us?
The full damage was 43 lightning damage.
So Rudy takes 43 points of lightning damage.
Yep.
The Froghemoth takes half, and it is now barely standing. This smoke coming off of it.
It
Did
is
you roll
time. This
Wait,
is
moment.
time.
the only reason it's kept up is because the snake is holding it and still coming down towards it. Arthur, you have one more shot. You have
Arthur,
bonus
you
action
gotta let
and
Rudy
one
have
attack.
this.
It's okay. You can sense Rudy thinking to himself, "It's okay, Arthur. It's okay. You can aim and
It's just
loose,
like,
Arthur.
it's
Aim
okay.
and loose. It's okay."
Arthur goes to aim, but he aims it at the
You
ground.
hear the chanting. You hear the chanting.
Oh no!
Loose.
No,
Oh,
not the
there
chanting.
you
You swear.
Loose.
Arthur
Loose.
swears he can.
Loose.
Arthur swears he can hear from the stomach. Aim and loose. Aim and loose. You can swear. That's what you hear.
Arthur fires his bow at it and got a natural 1.
You do have advantage because of its shock susceptibility.
That's
don't
why
know.
it was a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you hit and you do get sneak attack.
That would be 21 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Can I do it in such a way where it would aim for the stomach, roughly,
Yeah.
and then that way
Uh-huh.
Rudy could come out of it?
I don't know if an arrow would make enough of a hole.
Yes, but he would see the arrow sort of come through, and he goes, "That's where I've got to go."
Wait, this arrow that you have, the one, does it teleport back to your hand or does it move back to your hand?
It teleports.
It teleports.
Ah, damn.
You got to grab the arrow though.
Rudy was
Does
gonna
that
grab the
teleport
arrow.
Rudy?
No. No.
That would be cool.
That would be amazing.
You fire the arrow and strike true at its heart. And the thing falls limp. And the last thing we see is the body goes slack and the giant python starts to dig into the frog hemoth. And that's where we're gonna end for today.
As it just like slowly
I got it under control.
Like
It's
there's
gonna be fine.
like at first when it goes limp, everyone starts cheering. And then the cheers go quiet as the snake starts eating the frog hemoth, and everyone knows someone's still in there.
Ready? We're supposed to save this
This
for
is-
the third round.
Oh my god.
is this like some sort of like
We can top
cursed
this, Rudy.
tubercle now or something? Like
We
Oh
still
my god.
Rudy inside a frog inside a snake.
This is like,
I love this.
I love this battle because like these battles have just been Josie going, yeah, we need flair. So it's just us going, let us loose and let us do the stupidest stuff you've ever heard of, please. Which
Rudy's
is all around.
determined to pop himself out with our T-Life shot regardless to what.
Yes. No, we'll see if you can beat the snake.
Oh my god.
Please.
Oh yeah, you're just about to take some damage from being inside the frog hemoth as well.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. What do
It's
you
fine.
mean?
Yeah, Rudy's okay. He's
Okay,
resistant to acid.
We'll do flashy heal magic next. Like, Nana can do the heal, and I'll make illusion magic to make
What
it
are
look
you talking
prettier.
about? Rudy can do it himself.
Rudy's gonna bust out. He needs this. He needs this.
No, it's just gonna be the like, you know how like a hand might burst out of a thing, except it's the hand on the end of the staff, just like
I
I'm
forgot
imagining,
how
like,
much
No,
health
and
Rudy
it
had.
looks around.
and then starts like judo chopping its way through the
Oh, please.
Or the snake just eats the frog hemoth, and then eventually Nana dispels the snake, and Rudy's just like, whoop.
Ta-da!
because like well no, you'd still be inside like the partially digested froghemoth, right? But at least there'd be less frog.
Yeah,
to
but
get
for
out.
flair. I'm talking for
Mhm.
flair. It would be
Oh.
fun.
Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll be honest, Nana knows Rudy's in there, and she knows that he'll probably get himself out. And who is she to deny a meal to someone? So
I mean, he said he wanted to go in there.
Yeah.
he did, and he got in.
Yeah, he got his wish.
He'll get out before the snake eats it, probably.
Probably.
We'll find out.
One way or another.
I can probably slow him down. It's fine.
Thank you,
Um,
Orb. Feel free to run. I can
Thank you,
see the
Orby.
tired.
I will-
You've been
Tired little
drinking.
boy.
Good night.
I will also have to do the exact same thing because I have
Mm.
stock take at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. So
Oh,
I
shit,
actually
go.
And Gouda as
Go
well,
run.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gouda, you have to go nap.
This is a
Sorry,
very
we had you
fast.
over.
Go nap.
Gouda, do you even have enough time to nap? I'm sorry.
I have maybe an hour.
Hey.
You can do
Hey,
this.
you know,
I believe in you.
an hour more than nothing.
If insomnia doesn't keep me up, woo!
Whoa.
Quick raids. Have a lovely night, everyone. I'll see you
Yeah,
all tomorrow.
Have a night. Have a night. Have a night. Is
Yes.
everyone just leaving? Is everyone
Bye, all of you.
abandoning?
I will stay to say goodnight.